What?
Yeah.
Hey!
No,
Hey!
Oh,
Welcome to Reality Break, where we caught D saying "but."
My
Which
favorite
means
word
it's
is
Tuesday.
"but."
I warned you. You had fair warning. Do not give me that look. Here, have some nice relaxing music.
Like 3 minutes ago, I thought I had another minute.
Remember, you gave me crap for giving you guys a countdown, so now I'm not giving you a countdown anymore. You wanted the chaos.
3, 2, 1.
You-
That's a countdown.
You wanted chaos back. You got chaos back.
I have enough chaos in my life. I told
We
you
hear you.
already. My brain is short-circuiting.
We hear you, DM. You want chaos.
You gave me chaos last week, which is very much appreciated. That's what I'll
Give
say.
anybody chaos last week. I was trying to hold the group together.
You did, and you did a fantastic job.
And by the way, everybody, Jeff says he can hear everybody just fine. Are we all okay?
Yeah, let's go!
Pro streamers.
Look at us, guys.
Only took us how long?
Actually
A year?
started a
Year
stream
and a half?
correctly.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh.
One day,
Imagine.
Is this a
No.
first?
It is.
probably first in a while.
Star.
Put it in your scrapbooks, everybody.
Now what is it? 1 is lucky, twice is chance, 3 is a streak. So let's shoot for number 3 in
It's
2 weeks
almost
from
as
now.
if we should clip this moment.
Oh my god.
What?
Speaking of clips,
Yeah, Bill, tell us about clips.
All right, have a good
clips
night,
are
everyone.
amazing. Clips are absolutely delightful. If you have not clipped anything, you should probably try it because it's absolutely delightful. It's how we can totally, yes, it's how we promote our channel.
We can totally
I'm glad
yes.
to know it's not just me then. Good
No.
to know, Bill. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You
Thank
can,
for that.
yes.
You can.
I love
Excite.
yes.
That should go on a T-shirt. You can,
You can.
yes.
With the ellipses.
Reality break is yeah.
Reality
Yes.
break is yes.
Perfect. But yes, please do clip everything you find absolutely funny, delightful, amazing, sad, invigorating. Whatever you decide that you really would like to see again and what you want to see on our TikTok, on our Instagram, anything like that, because we take your clips and make sure you put a title on them so we know which clip is which. And then we throw it out there on these social media networks.
Kobe.
And we all of a sudden pop out. Yep. Kobe.
Yeet.
Kobe.
Kobe. Oh,
And then you get
crap,
all
I
kinds of
missed.
nifty things. You get Reality Break popping up left and right, and we start getting how many followers we at now?
Oh, up over 500.
What?
Whoa! 500
On
followers!
TikTok.
All because of people.
520, I think, actually, on TikTok.
We are
Yeah.
almost at 100 on Twitch. We're at
That's
93.
Yeah.
He wants to be our 100 follower. Also,
Absolutely insane.
Thanks.
we've been affiliated for 6 months.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Let's go.
So
So in other words, if you want to get on the train,
Give
get
us
on the
money.
train now before we're big time, and then we ignore
You don't
you.
have to.
So
You can be a hipster.
Yeah.
We'll nipper more than Tony.
Just
might
sum it
ignore
all
you,
up
but
and give
we'll
us
nipper
money.
it.
You know, you don't have to.
what was that? You want to run that by me again, Kaylee?
Sum it all up.
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What? Marshmallows?
Wait, what?
Yeah. No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
No,
yeah.
no.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah, no.
hi.
Yes.
Welcome. Now I can do the official intro because it was hijacked. Welcome to Reality Break, where we take a break from the real world to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Desert Dragons.
Dragons.
So, last week we wrapped up the reintroduction to Starhel. So we had shenanigans, we had malarkey, we had hullabaloo, we almost had the party break up. That was saved by.
A silver tongue.
It was the party was saved by a timely bar fight. So it was a beautiful
Write that
thing.
down.
They got some steam out.
I mean, yes, but still left with some question marks. As the party, as they were relaxing after their chaotic night, Percy noticed a mysterious figure sitting across the way from where they were that disappeared in the middle of the night. So,
Percy?
Not Percy.
Percy.
We're
Percy,
not Critical Role?
Percy,
This is
Percival,
Alice in
Frederick
Buckingham?
Vaughn. Because I'm clearly Mercer, because I'm so good at my job. No.
Are you a great value mercer like me?
No way, dude.
Please, Dollar Tree members.
No, I'm not. I'm like
Tony, I'm just kidding, Tony.
I'm like Aldi. I'm like Aldi brand. Matt Mercer.
Aldi.
Aldi brand.
I'm Aldi brand.
Clover Fields.
Yeah, Clover Farms or something.
There we go.
Yeah. there you
I don't know
go.
where Percy came from. I got like 80 gajillion things on my mind right now. So Clancy noticed a mysterious figure. So what today we're gonna start with kind of finishing up the rest of the week that the party did, and then we'll finally be diving back into the official start to the campaign. I'd say before we get into it, do we want to talk about clips? But apparently we did that already.
Jeff wants to talk about clips.
Oh, yeah.
Our audience
Jeff, tell
wants
us
to
about
talk
clips.
Yes,
Different?
yes, that's even worse than Aldi brand. I am the Wish Matt Mercer. I want McDonald's.
good.
I want Matt Mercer. We have a Matt Mercer at home.
Not the Matt Mercer.
That's me.
Oh, my
That's me.
God.
Mr. Mercer, if you ever see this in real life,
Put
Thank
that
you.
No, we have to make that a TikTok. I'm
Also, we're
sorry.
very sorry.
Matt Mercer.
Somebody put it in the. Somebody write it in the
I-
TikTok
I-
idea.
all right, somebody write down the time so we can get that up there. Apparently, so there we go. Mr.
No, you have
Mercer,
to
if
make
you
it
see this,
separately.
I love you. You're a wonderful human being, and you inspire many people to do many good things, and you've inspired many DMs to push themselves to their limits, and you've inspired many players to berate their DMs for not being as good as you. So,
We've
That's fine.
never
Anyway.
waited here for
Turns
I-
out he's
I-
actually one of our lurkers, and now he just left.
no!
God.
No.
Wait. Was that Matt Mercer or was that the Wish Matt Mercer?
Is wait, no, I'm the Wish Matt Mercer.
No, it was the
Mert-
great value Matt Mercer.
Mert
Yeah, the Great
Masser.
Value one was
Mert Masser.
Masser.
Yeah,
Mert Masser.
Mert
yeah.
Masser.
yeah.
And he said Mert Matter.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go watch Critical Role, and you will understand.
Oh,
And
or
our highlight of our live stream.
yes.
Our in-person.
Oh.
Yes, that too.
Go watch Critical Role. Go watch our
That's true.
and also go check out Nintendo's announcement of the new Legend of Zelda game, where
Yes.
Matt Mercer
Related.
confirmed the voice of Ganondorf, which is going to be so awesome.
Oh my god.
So
He's just
Anyway,
he's just one of the coolest human beings out there. Give him a follow on social medias. He's a good guy.
I also heard there was a Mario
Yes.
RPG.
And
Yeah, there
there's
is.
a very cute corgi.
he does have a very cute corgi.
Super cute.
Just throwing that out there.
Totes adorbs, I believe, is what the
Totes
kids say.
adorbs. I thought they said yeet.
Maybe the older kids.
It's
The older
not.
kids.
Christy,
It's
can you
not.
tell me?
Oh.
Is yeet
It's
the
8.
kids thing?
That is one of the things that the kids say.
All right, so without any further of the ados, let us start. So, the party has spent the week doing their various activities. Kira was checking out various bars and taverns for mysterious figures, especially specifically this mysterious figure with the face tattoo that they keep seeing everywhere. The party keeps seeing everywhere. Kaylee,
Specifically Percy.
Kaylee, or Jen was also similarly doing the same thing and kept running into Kira at various places. And noticing the same thing, that Kira was specifically looking out for someone. Flynn was out and about, maybe doing more low-key gigs, can we say? Would that be fair to say? As opposed to the big
Sure.
extravagant one?
Yeah. Trying to get some gold in.
And maybe some more street performing as opposed to trying to rent out a hall to avoid Jen's wrath again for like the 5th time.
And avoid the school.
Yeah, and avoid the school at all costs. Morag was spending plenty of time with her boo Ace, moving their relationship to the next level. And Clancy was, out and about, reading books, trying new teas, just trying to kind kind of keep himself centered after the chaotic events in his life, as well as, what had happened, during the week.
I did punch him.
She did punch him in the stomach very hard. Jen punched. It was
I think
very.
I punched Flynn in the mouth.
It took a lot of tea to settle his.
It probably did. Oh, Flynn, by the way, just for giggles, let me pull out one of these and
Take another potion.
one of these.
They're all gone.
They're gone.
All right, let's say,
know.
Flynn, you earned an extra, let's say 66 silver pieces from all of your various gigs throughout the week.
6d6.
66
Any more
silver
dice?
pieces.
No.
You can just add 2 more to that.
Wait, are you
No, 3
saying
more.
6 or 6 die 6?
6.
6. Sorry.
Yeah, 6 silver pieces, that is.
Okey-dokey.
For
The number you never want to say in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
66.
6. Is it do I get dice out, or is that a number you're giving me? I don't know.
What's happening? I
Is
don't
it the number in
understand.
between 67 and 65, or are we talking like
Yahtzee.
Maximum of.
Yahtzee, that's legitimately what it is. Are we talking the number between 67 and
Yahtzee.
65 or Yahtzee?
Or Yahtzee.
That would have
Good.
been
I love
amazing if
it.
he had, instead of any clarification, if he had instead pulled out the dice, rolled them, and then gone, Yahtzee!
that would have been great.
Skadoosh.
Anyway,
Um,
good job on your.
Anyway,
Skadoosh.
back
So,
to-
all right, so the week passes, and we wake up the morning of the parade that had been mentioned to you guys by some of the guards at the garrison earlier. So it's the morning of. We're feeling refreshed. We're excited for the day. So we're gonna go around the horn a bit, just to do like a brief how you feel like your week's gone, how you're feeling, what are your emotions going into the day. So we'll start with Kira. Kira, you wake up the morning of. What's on your mind? How are you getting ready for the day?
Well, Kira has been pretty paranoid for the whole week because this person that she assumes is probably from the Thieves Guild has been slinking around town, and other than the first couple of days, it hasn't been seen by anybody, so she's kind of nervous about that for sure. But she's also a little bit nervous because she made some gifts for the party and she's going to give them to them this morning at breakfast. I know. And so she's a little bit like, oh, I hope they like them.
Oh.
And so that's kind of how she's quite frankly probably forgotten all about the parade.
Oh God, parade! I forgot about the parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
All right. Well, we're gonna remember it together.
Great.
All right. So you make your way. You finish getting ready. You make your way out. Let's go to Flynn. Flynn, how are your mentals going into the day, and how are you feeling? How are you getting prepared?
Well, everything's been going pretty good this week. Just especially with all the performances, I've actually gotten not as much gold as I was hoping for, but I got quite a bit of silver. And with that, it's been helping, especially pay for lunches and so forth, even with getting the free lunches and free breakfast in between. But a halfling can eat quite a bit. So, but otherwise, feeling pretty good today. Still a little off kilter from everything that happened with Jen, and is really hoping to be able to make amends and try to change his ways from being so chaotic in his undergoings, and being able to maybe pay attention a little bit more today.
Okay. All right. So you finish getting ready. You make your way out the door. Jen, how are your mentals, and how are you getting ready for the day?
So Jen obviously had a very much roller coaster feeling that night, and felt very comforted and sort of validated, and felt a bonding with Kira over that, and sort of at the same time as having sort of acknowledged in herself feelings for Flynn that she was not willing to acknowledge, she also sort of, the way that night played out, she also sort of is trying to stone face it and go back to just being like, he's my employer. And so has just been sort of trying to get herself centered, get herself back into the mental state she's supposed to be in.
There you go. Refocusing. I like it. So, yep, you finish getting ready, make your way out your room. Clancy. Clancy, how are your mentals, and how are you getting ready for the day?
Well, Clancy's still looking out for gut punches because he's not quite sure if Jen's calmed down quite yet. So he's just kind of keeping an eye out for her mostly, but just also trying to relax, read books, drink some tea and stuff, and just kind of zone out before the next big thing that he has to do.
All right. So you finish getting ready, make your way out. And finally, Morag. How are your mentals, and how are you getting ready for the day?
So full Cinderella montage, right? Ooh. So this is love. So this is love.
But did the shoe fit?
Does she kiss a lizard?
No, because the foot is swollen still from dancing. Fully just trying to recover mentally, just to get focused on something other than Ace. It's very like the new love kind of aspect, and flourishing butterflies in the stomach, and getting all of that together. But other than that, just chipper.
I love it.
Chipped up.
Yeah, love it. So you finish getting ready, make your way out to the hall. So at this point, you guys are all gathered. Let's say you kind of staggered out the way I explained it. So at this point, you guys are all in the lobby. And as you all make your way downstairs, you see a poster, on the, you've seen posters throughout the week. You've seen posters about the parade that's happening today. But there's a new poster on there that says, parade starts at 9 a.m. today, or 9 a.m. on this date. So, and it's about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So you still have maybe a couple hours to do before
in the parade.
If you've not been asked to be in the parade, you are going to watch the parade.
Okay.
And I don't believe any of you have been asked, because I would have.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Told you. Nope. Yep. So it's purely like they're just letting folks know when to start, getting a good seat. We've all been to 4th of July parades, and
we
stuff
haven't
like that,
been asked by the garrison to do any security work, right?
Nope. At this point,
I'm surprised they didn't ask me to be in the parade.
Shocking.
Kira is
shocking.
happy that she wasn't asked to be in the parade.
Yeah.
She's been trying to figure out a way to get out of it.
All right, so like I said, it says it's going to start at 9 a.m. As you make your way downstairs, you hear the bells toll for 7 times for 7 a.m.
Breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't want to be out
between a halfling and breakfast.
And the streets are going to be crazy today, so we don't want to be out if we can avoid it.
Yeah, we
For
should
once,
Maybe we do.
I'm on your page right now about food, because I'm starving. So,
Alright.
Who wants to have a little competition?
Uh-oh.
What kind of a competition?
Are we talking food?
Yes. How many waffles can you eat
Oh.
in one go?
I'm already running.
Wait,
I'm
in
already
one
running.
Gulp. Wait,
No!
wait.
Where?
In one gulp. In one gulp, that's a handicap. We have smaller mouths than you. That doesn't mean we can't eat as much as you.
Liz, I didn't say in one gulp. I
Oh, I
just
thought that's what you said.
no,
in one go. In one
I'm gonna
go.
eat them all before
Okay.
you get there.
Man, you son of a bitch, get back here!
We better go before he eats. He could. He might. We better go.
I'm gonna eat some waffles.
Loser buys lunch.
Liz, what?
Loser buys lunch.
All right.
Loser
All right.
buys what?
So. All right. So I need everybody
Go for
to
it.
do. Let's call it acrobatics. Everyone do an acrobatics check for me.
Oh.
Acrobatics to eat
Do the-
To eat
waffles?
waffles?
Would it be
Just-
competition?
You're sprinting. You're
Oh,
sprinting.
sprinting to
Oh,
get
oh.
through
Yeah,
that,
to see who gets there first.
Acrobatics.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
athletics?
Or initiative?
Or we're like
Nope.
falling over.
I'm
each
happy to
other?
do
Okay.
Initiative?
It's like I'm fine.
The waffles is actually There are actually all mimics.
19.
Well, I'm going acrobatics for dexterity because you're trying to run fast and you're trying to like weave your way around people and
Okay.
stuff like that. That's my
Yeah.
mindset.
Let me pull up.
25.
Damn.
He got. To be fair, he got a head start.
No!
I rolled an 18.
Acrobatics,
Yeah.
22.
What is your plus, Dominic?
7.
Plus 7.
Hey, I
Insert
have
joke
a
about
plus
big
10.
things.
I have a plus 10 to acrobatics. My total is 14.
Okay.
I have a plus 2.
And
I
Christy's
got
starting off just the way we expected to.
Yup.
Clancy, what'd you get?
15 total.
15 total. All right. So Flynn's head start, and Jen booking it because she enjoys eating just as much as Flynn does.
And Flynn ran off, so.
Yeah, so she's like almost instantly running behind him anyway. You guys make you guys make it all there, but Flynn and Jen, you guys have, about 30 seconds to a minute. I'm assuming you guys are
that's
running
10
to
waffles
the
easy.
garrison.
30 seconds to a minute? Oh, that's right. We have to run to the place to eat. Never mind. I thought we were already at there.
No,
Okay.
no, because you
I
were
was
in the
gonna be like,
lobby
dude, that's
of
like
the
the whole tray, we're
dormitories.
done.
Yeah, you were in the dormitories. Yeah.
Okay.
So you sprinted there, and so you guys have about 30 seconds to a minute before the rest of the party shows up.
Since my speed is higher than Flynn's, can I overtake him?
What?
Or can I try to overtake him?
Since
I'm a monk. My speed is 45.
it's definitely way faster.
Yeah, let's do opposing acrobatics checks.
One more try.
longer legs, and I took off right after Flynn did. How am I
Flynn
not there
roll is
before
good.
both of them?
Ooh, I rolled even better.
You got distracted thinking about Ace. Like, I bet you
rolled
Ace likes waffles.
I rolled 26.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, so
He's just too driven for these
I was just saying,
waffles.
despite your monkish extra speed, it does not overcome the power of waffles. So
The power of waffles.
The power
Waffles compels
waffles.
you.
all right. So basically, at this point, surprisingly, the cafeteria is almost empty at this point. So you're not even getting the people in and out. So you guys get there, and it's just like there's the two people that two random guards that usually watch over and swap out trays of food and stuff. So Flynn, you get there first. What do you do?
I go straight for the waffles. We were talking about waffles.
Did you
All
grab
right.
a plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am gonna grab a plate.
All right.
But
He just starts grabbing armfuls.
Flynn just eats the whole table.
All right.
Grabs
All
the
right.
whole tray.
All right, Flynn. So Flynn, are you grabbing a plate, or are you playing fair, or are you playing dirty?
I'm grabbing. I am grabbing a plate, but I'm gonna find someone. I'm gonna be like, we need the waffle maker.
Okay. All right. And one of the guys turns to the other guy and says, apparently go get more waffles. The other guy's like, oh, okay. And he takes off. And the waffle tray is almost full. So how many do you take?
It's like, we're gonna need all of these. I'm gonna grab my plate, put it on top of the waffles, and grab the tray.
How
Oh,
many
so you are playing-
waffles is a tray?
How many waffles is in a tray?
45.
Let's see. So it's probably... So they're probably stacked about...
Are they Eggo waffles or are they?
I'm doing
Turning into one of
waffle
those
math.
high school math
I'm
problems.
doing waffle math. Give me a second.
How big are the waffles? Are they round? Are they square?
While Tony
I'm
is
doing the waffle math.
I will tell you that a traditional cast iron waffle maker, which exists, you can buy them, so you can make waffles on your stovetop, makes Eggo-like waffles. That's
Alright.
like the size and the thickness.
Okay.
So
All right, so
that's
go that.
probably what
Say
kind
this
of waffles they
stacked
would be.
about. Seriously, probably go.
You get advantage on eating.
Four
They
high.
do get advantage on constitution checks for drinks, so.
But
I
then
am
let's
so ready to
do-
throw up waffles.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm mentally ready to throw up waffles.
All right. So I will say that a tray of waffles. Let's see. They probably are stacked 4 high. They probably go 3 across, and then probably go say 6 back. Yeah. So that would be all right. 4 high, 3 across,
12.
So that's 12, and then times 6, 72.
In a tray.
72 in a tray.
That's
so
just me.
many waffles.
You can
So
easily
many
fit probably 8 on a plate then, if there's.
I was so close. I
And
said
I
74.
If you stack more, probably 8 would be like what 2 layers. You know, you could probably do.
Yeah.
So that would be like a normal person's big plate. Whereas
All right,
like we could probably
Flynn,
get. Like,
how many do you grab?
15.
Okay. All right, so Jen, you make your way in as Flynn is grabbing waffles 8 and 9.
And I chuckled. And I make my way over to the table, grab a plate. I'm like, "You're gonna leave any for the rest of everybody?"
Maybe.
And I will also grab 15.
Okay. So that leaves 42. So you two fill up your plates, get back to the table, and then at this point, the rest of the party, you come in, and you see Jen and Flynn sitting at a table with 15 waffles. Well, maybe like 13 at this
lot.
point.
Before we start eating, I'm like, wait. What's the wager?
Lunch. We already said this.
I
was
I wasn't
gone.
there.
He was already running.
Yeah.
Loser buys lunch.
Oh, I'm definitely eating lunch. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna go and just grab the tray and bring it to the table.
The one guard goes, can you,
Listen, well, bring it back. It'll
okay,
be
yeah,
empty.
you just bring the tray back, just because
No, I'm
use
going to
that.
leave with it.
you'd be surprised. You really would be
I
surprised.
Really wouldn't.
Yeah,
I really wouldn't.
yeah, so, yes, please bring the tray back.
Even
Thank
if you split evenly what's left, y'all will have 14 each.
Jen's in a feisty mood today.
Wow, then.
So much for stoic
Yum,
Jen.
Try them with jam.
I'm just going to put it in the middle of the table and say, let's go.
All right, now,
And I'm going to get...
all right, everybody
How
roll.
many pancakes can someone finish in a round?
All right, all right, so let's everybody roll Constitution saving throws.
If we are stout halflings, is that an advantage, like with alcohol?
Does it say? Does the stout halfling thing say specifically for alcohol?
I don't think that's in the book.
I don't know,
think
but
it's in the book
Ivray
either.
does it.
All right.
Wow, then.
Hold on.
I'm trying to
Hold
Oh,
find
I
it.
think it's
Found a
because we
random
have
piece of glitter.
advantage against.
Oh,
I got
here
it
we
right
go.
here.
Hold on, I got it.
Yeah, it's
See, I'm not a stout
Oh yeah,
halfling, I'm liking it.
it's resistance agaginst poison. So
poison. Yeah.
yeah. So
Is
eating
eating
waffles
too
until
much
you get
being
sick is
poison?
not considered poison.
Okay. All right. Red, blue.
A
or
for
black?
effort. A for effort.
Just checking. We're halflings. Should we just get advantage on eating anyway?
A for trying to win a waffle eating
Right.
contest.
Wait,
Right.
I forgot what we were rolling. I rolled, but I don't remember what I'm supposed to add.
Constitution
yeah.
savings
Con
throw.
save.
Yeah.
Oh,
I rolled a
okay.
1, so I get to re-roll.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Constitution.
16.
16.
I had a
Flynn
12.
ran an appetite.
Yeah. Clancy?
17.
What'd you get?
Oh, sorry.
6.
Whoa.
17.
Clancy ate like 3 and is like, I'm good. I'm out. Alright, so, you guys are going through,
Oh, that's
you know,
good. Knock out the lowest each round. That actually makes perfect sense.
yeah. So after 3, so first little bit, Clancy taps out right away. So the
Trying
4
to-
that scored above 10,
Okay.
do it again. Clancy,
Clancy's stomach is still a little tender.
yeah, you're sitting there
yeah,
enjoying some
she-
tea.
Yeah, I got a 3.
Okay, 3.
Yeah.
All right,
14.
14,
19.
19.
So it's scoring below 10?
No, it was
Well,
just
that was
the
for the
lowest
last
time.
round.
Okay, then I got an 8.
Got an 8. So this one had to be, because you had already consumed, this one had to be 15. So the winner of the waffle eating contest is Jen.
Nice.
Flynn,
Oh,
you gave it your best effort, but
So excited to eat waffles.
Okay, but now, can we each roll a d20 to see
Right, well,
how
yeah,
many
can we
we
knock
ate?
out... Or... Oh, yeah, to see how many we ate? Okay.
sure, why not?
I just want to see if that'll actually work in our favors.
I ate 9.
I ate 5.
I ate 16 apparently.
I ate
Jesus.
13. But that doesn't count then, because I
Yeah,
won,
it doesn't
though.
count. Nice try though. Let's say you ate the 16 and then threw up.
There we go. There we
you
go.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then
So,
it actually it kept
Then
out.
it wouldn't count too, yeah.
Yeah.
So if Clancy was first out, is he the loser and has to buy lunch? Or do you all have to buy lunch for me?
I don't know. You guys didn't determine that.
I thought it was winner had to buy lunch.
Loser buys lunch.
Well, technically
Second buys lunch.
everybody lost except for you, so I suppose
So
we
y'all
just
are
all
buying
put
me
in
lunch?
together to buy everybody lunch.
I
We
think
don't just have to buy you lunch. We all have to
You
eat.
just said I'm the one that won.
Right, but it was loser
how
buys
about-
lunch.
How about
As-
Jen? Jen's the only one who doesn't have to contribute to lunch. The rest
All
of
right.
us will pay.
There you
There we
go.
go. I'm going for sausage.
All right.
Thanks
And
for break and split.
yeah, and so yeah, as this is happening, you're hearing the guards in the background going, "What is wrong with them?"
Lots of things, bro. Lots of things.
So many things.
And you see
Little
the other one
people
being
with
like,
big tummies.
I've seen Goliaths eat like that, but like those little ones, jeez Louise, that's like a different level. That's amazing.
No,
What do you think we're
imagine
gonna
that
have for
one of the guards
lunch
is like,
anyway?
wasn't the guy shorter the last time I saw him?
Hey, it's been a while, and they rotate, so it's not the same guys every time. Yeah, so it's not the
Meanwhile,
same.
Morag is like leaning back in her chair and like loosening her pants a little bit, just like deep breathing. Like,
Mora, you should know you shouldn't compete with us when it comes to food.
listen, I tried and I don't regret a single bite. Okay, maybe
Maybe that one.
Regret.
Maybe that bite.
Maybe
Just
that
to
bite.
finish everybody's leftovers.
Fine. I'm
There
gonna
you
go
go.
get some sausage and some potatoes.
Bring me
All
back
right.
some bacon.
There
So
you go. All right.
would during breakfast be the good time for a thing, or are we doing that later?
No, I wanted to do it at breakfast.
Okay, perfect.
There you go.
Here's some
So
bacon.
it's like,
Yep.
thank.
So yeah, so now the contest has calmed down, so now everybody's eating calmly.
So as everybody's kind of like, you know, wrapping up and drinking their coffee and tea or whatnot, Kira kind of you see her get a little nervous, like she doesn't know what to do, but she's gonna kind of lean up on the table and just kind of say, so you might not know this about me. In fact, I'm pretty sure you don't know this about me. I have a hobby, and I made something for you all this week. So you know we got those badges that to go with our contract that have the symbol on them and everything. I made leather cuffs for everyone. So you can put the badge, like the badge is attached to the cuff. And so she'll pull one out, and it's just a leather-like cuff, like maybe 4 or 5 inches long, with a place for the badge to attach. And everybody's sizes are like, you know, the halflings are a little bit smaller to fit around the smaller sized arms. And I just thought that some of you might be more like me and might want to kind of keep the fact that we're part of the garrison, or at least affiliated, on the, you know, a little bit hidden on occasion, depending on the audience or where we are, what we're doing. So the idea is that you could wear this like under your sleeve, or Morag, it should fit under the gauntlets. And I made these for you all. And she's gonna hand them out, and it's the nice leather that she bought at Grog's shop, like weeks ago at this point.
I recognize. This is the. Did you buy the?
Mhm.
Yeah. This is the. Thank you. I'm gonna try it on immediately.
Yeah, and it like laces, so you can
Yeah,
tighten it a
lace
little
it up.
bit. Mhm.
Look at this thing. It fits on so nice. I can even put it upside down if I want to. Look at that.
Mhm. So yeah, you can wear it on top so the thing's visible. You could wear it underneath so you can hide it. There you go. I just wanted to show that I appreciate you all and the chance that you're giving me, and
You know, there's a lot of freedom of movement in here. Really great for punching out misogynistic dudes in the bar.
Well, I wanted to make sure that you could, have that flexibility and it wouldn't impede anything.
So long as you're not punching me again, I'd prefer that.
So long as you're not giving mystery potions to Flynn.
No,
I
I've
will
learned my
say,
lesson on that one.
If I could get some help putting mine on, I'm not going to lie. Robot arms are great, but they're not great for fastening.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
and I'll go over and help.
Aw.
It's like Gulliver's Travels with a whole bunch of little people all over you.
If it would be easier,
Yeah.
Morag, I could put it on like a badge, like a necklace thing, if you want. I've got a little bit of leather left, if you want. Might be easier. I don't know.
Could you actually make it into something that I could put on my? Because she has like a harness that she wears, that goes under her, like over her shirt, but under her like trench
Chewbacca?
coat. Kind of, but thinner, more feminine Chewbacca.
No, she should make Morag a headband.
Basically, and it has like her
She could
tools
do
and
that
stuff
on
like that
Yeah.
in it, but so that it can be hidden if need be.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I
that
can
it
do
can
that.
fit on that.
Here, let me just give me a day and I should be able to, because it'll just be like shortening it and making it a little smaller, because then it can lace up and you can flip it back and forth.
Oh, well, that would be perfect.
There you go. I'll have this back to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
They're wonderful.
Aw.
I love it.
The nobodies
You
got
brilliant.
their like power up.
Friendship bracelet.
Friendship, that's it. The nobodies got their fire. I couldn't think of it either. Thank you.
And they all have D20s etched into them.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So,
No.
all right.
Like,
So you
is it
got.
bad that I was only expecting to see the D20, and when I saw my other tattoo, it scared me.
Where did that come from?
Where did that? What's that?
Who put that there?
Oh my god, that's
All right.
interesting.
So,
But I mean, the other thing too is that if we wanted to have something engraved on the other side, like if we do get our own logo as the nobodies,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
we
you know what? I
could
just realized
add to it.
I could stream when I actually get my tattoo.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh.
that'll be
I could
fun.
stream it.
That'll
But
be
yeah,
fun.
if we do have a logo, or even just like script of the name if it sticks,
Ooh,
type of thing.
Yeah, whatever it is, we can add to it.
That's so
For sure.
cool.
For sure.
So there
For
you go.
sure.
That's
Right
Kira's
on.
gift.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
sit there, you wrap up breakfast, you're admiring this really cool, really well-made gift that someone poured their heart and soul into, opening up a little bit more than even they'd opened up before for a normally guarded person. So as you guys are wrapping up, you do see a guard kind of walk in, poke their head around, and walk out.
It's random.
Have
Should
you
we-
all seen that guard before?
What does this guard look like?
He didn't even eat.
He did not have a face tattoo, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah,
worry.
that was
Don't worry there.
specifically.
It was just one of the. It's just one of the guards you kind of seen around. There's, nothing super remarkable about him, but it's one of the guards you've seen on various
Very plain
patrols or passing in the hallway on the way to breakfast or whatever.
It's Flynn Guy. No.
Flynn guy.
Should we go see what's up? That
So
seemed
my-
a little odd.
Yeah,
Like maybe
because
they were
my
looking for
question
something.
is it normal behavior for someone to do that in the garrison, just like, and then leave? Have we seen that before, the number of times we've been eating here and stuff?
He actually
Only
just saw us. He's like, nope.
only when they've been looking for someone for like a special event, like a special guard or a special escort or something like that.
If you're looking for someone for the parade.
Oh, thank God that's not us.
Important from the chat. Tony distortion, so maybe mouth away from Mike.
Okay, will do. Sorry.
Stop
He's
eating
not
your
right.
mic, Tony.
Nah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yep, you're fine. All right. So, you guys finish up breakfast. You guys gonna head out?
absolutely. To the thingy, the thing we're supposed to be at.
Oh, the parade?
Parade?
Event.
Well,
Yep.
Are we
alright.
supposed to go somewhere else?
I'm just curious. What was going on with that guard? What were
Probably
they looking for?
someone who's on duty for the parade.
I mean,
I hope I don't have to inside check that. That would be my assumption.
I'd like to do an
Yeah.
insight check on that.
Sure, go ahead.
I don't think Flynn should be doing it, but Flynn's going to do it.
Jen, you can help him if you'd like.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Begrudgingly.
I like that even better. Plus insight. Ooh, dirty 20.
Nice.
He clearly looked like he was looking for stragglers to make sure everybody was at their post for the parade. Where he kind of
Okay, perfect.
looked around and was like, okay, no one's here, perfect. And then, or nobody that's not supposed to be here isn't here, perfect. And then Jet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go get into some festivities.
I suppose.
All right.
Kira's puts the hood up.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
so you-
keeping eyes out, staying close to Flynn.
Yep. All right. So it's around, I'd say, 8 o'clock at this point. So it is starting to, the streets are starting to get a little bit more crowded as people are finally making their way, because, for any parade, the main crowd of people show up like an hour beforehand. And then, of course, as you get to the town center, there is there are barricades set up running past the statue in the center of the courtyard, and by the statue there's a platform set up, and you see this small gnome individual, and a tall, raven black-haired, fairly well-built human man.
Do you
And
recognize them?
the goblin you don't recognize, or not goblin, the gnome you don't recognize, but you kind of put two and two together and assume that the raven-haired man is Governor Roderick Strong, governor of Furan and the surrounding area. So you guys make your way. Like I said, you guys are able to kind of work your way up towards near one of the barricades.
Could you say his name one more time, please?
Roderick Strong.
Strong. Okay.
Yep. Like I said, they have these barricades set up running through the courtyard or running through the city square from one side to the other as kind of like clearly set up a parade path. And you see that there's guards posted at various breaks in the barricades, and the barricades are like, made of wood. They're not, meant to be like super firm, but just to be like, hey, stop here, kind of thing. So you guys, so like I said, you guys get there about, by the time you work your way to, a good spot, which, like I said, you guys work your way right up next to barricades. It's, about 8:45, 9 o'clock. Morag, as you guys are sitting there kind of waiting on your spot, you notice Ace kind of making his way, along the, let's say he's on the other side of where it's barricaded. So you're on one side of the barricade, there's the street, and then, or there's the pathway, and then there's another side. The other side, you see him kind of making his way like, trying to just get a good spot.
Downtown, walking fast.
Yep, pretty much.
Past and he's homebound. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of stand up a little straighter and maybe like so that no one else sees me, like pinch my cheeks a little bit to look a little bit more alive, because that was the thing. Yep, getting my blush,
Like Pride and Prejudice,
my
where
natural
you're like,
blush.
There you go.
Yep.
And then I kind of like start messing with my hair and, well, what's left of it, and like, primping basically.
And the four of you
And-
notice her doing this.
No.
No? Oh, you're being
Can
secretive
I
about
roll a
it?
perception
Make them
check
roll
to
for
see?
it or something.
Sure. All right.
I
So
said
I'm gonna roll for it.
discreet.
oh, discreetly.
Nat
Okay.
20. Nat
No!
20.
That
Natural
20's
19
Nat 19.
for a 25.
For
I mean, you got a nat 20, so it doesn't matter for you.
14.
14. Clancy, what'd you get for a perception check?
I mean, I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you and your freaking superhuman perception over there.
Yeah.
Let's get that wisdom up, Flynn.
8.
8. Okay. So, yep, the 2 girls notice, but the 2 guys are too focused on like the crowd and all that to notice what she's
It's
doing.
like, oh, she must have a bug on her face
Lauren,
or
you
something.
good?
I saw Ace.
Hey, I'm gonna help her fix her hair, or like in her clothes. Actually, I can't.
Yeah,
reach
we're
her
gonna
hair.
straighten her
Help
jacket,
Yeah.
Get down here.
dust her off.
Yeah, dust off some of the dirt and rust and things.
What is that,
off
blood?
the jacket. It shouldn't be. It's been washed-ish.
We'll
Recently?
just be her wingman, clean her up.
No, not recently.
Not recently.
Should I yell for him? Should I go over
No,
there?
just go to him. Go ahead. We'll watch your back.
Well, but I don't really know how to get over there because he's just across the way.
Oh. Can we see a way?
There's a gap between the 2 barricades,
The
but
parade
there's a
hasn't
guard.
started.
But there's a guard
Oh.
posted in between each gap,
Badges!
basically.
Our badges. Our badges. Excuse us. We just need to get it. We're supposed to be over there. Just tell them you're supposed to be over there.
Right
Show
now?
them,
Are
your
we?
show them your badge. Say, "Oops, sorry, I'm on the wrong side. Excuse me."
But I don't have it. She's got it.
No, you've got the
Brace her.
badge. I
Yeah,
just
brace her
have
up.
the leather piece.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Sorry, on the wrong
Uh,
side. I belong over there.
I've got to go over there. Can I?
the
Yes,
guard-
that's official business. Official business.
We'll stay
Guard-
behind.
I have a metal arm.
You don't know.
The guard
big head and little arms.
Little-
the guard turns around and goes, all right, yeah, go ahead. He stands aside. You see, and
standing
you
back
see,
going,
yep, and you see someone else that's like, just a random passerby is like, ooh, let me try to get in there, and the guard goes back and says, nope, got to stay here, can't
We
cross
stopped them
unless
too.
you're, yeah, can't cross
Okay.
unless you're a member of the guard or one of the
In that case,
contractors.
when I see him do that, I'm gonna go. And as I like walk across, just pointing to my badge, and be like,
Look at this! Aren't I cool?
VIP.
Perfect, perfect.
I'm a VIP.
it's very important.
me and Kira stand back and just be like,
Very important.
Very, very, super important.
I'm gonna look.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look back
all
at the
gonna be
I
girls
want to
and
be like,
just be like,
you got this. You got this. Go get him, Tiger.
oh my god, no, I don't need you in my head right now.
Very important person.
Super important.
And I go find Ace.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I gotta.
VIP baby.
All right. Okay. I gotta find.
I don't mean to make a
Okay.
big deal, but I'm kind of a big
Kind
deal.
of a big deal.
All right. All right. Yep. So you. All right. So you kind of power walk your way across, doing the whole like, oh god, I hope I'm not in the way of anything left. Anything in the way of anything. And you do catch up to him, and he goes,
yelling.
Warwick! Hey! You look lovely today.
Well, thank you.
I'm sorry. I should have asked if you guys were coming today. Is it just you, or is the rest of the group with you?
We came together, but they're across the way. I just thought I'd come and say hello.
Oh, well, hello to you too.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. I'm honestly, I am really kind of excited for today, because first off, this parade sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's gonna be an extra, special thing going on at the end that is widely, is gonna be a lot of fun, really cool. But I was also kind of excited for today because I was hoping to see you at some point later. And I get to see you now, which is great.
Well, absolutely. Would you like to
Yeah.
remain
Bill?
us, or would you like to join the others?
I mean, as long as I'm with you, I don't care who else I'm around, so.
Oh, and she just kind of like looks down at her feet and like just red.
Aw.
Morag, I didn't know you were part tiefling. Turning all red. And he gives you he gives you a hug.
No, it's just you that has that effect on me, apparently. I personally, and I look back at the group.
We're all like,
and Ace waves. You're doing great.
Because I can't. You can't hear my thoughts, right?
No,
You
I can only talk to you. Unless you
Okay.
have so Flynn has a cantrip to talk back to me.
Yeah. Because he can do message.
I can be like, good job.
You know, I'm just gonna go for it. At that point, I'm gonna look back at the group, and as they're all like, or whatever, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just going to stay over here. I'll see you guys in a bit, okay? Just don't worry about me. I'll be over here. If you need me, call me Jen.
Gotcha. And we're just like,
And I look back at Ace, and I'm like, I'm so sorry about that.
Like I said, and Ace says, "Look, I get it. They're good friends. They seem incredibly loyal.
Right, but I love you.
And he hiccups for a second. Well, funny enough, I was hoping to see you today because I was going to tell you that I love you too." And that makes
He was
me
about to propose.
and that makes me incredibly happy and a little nervous, but incredibly happy.
And a little what?
Nervous. Well, now I'm not. I was gonna be nervous, but now that you said it first, I'm not. I'm not nervous anymore about it. So.
Yeah. It still makes me a bit nervous, I'm not going to lie, but I'm very glad that you also did the thing.
Yeah, and you did,
goal.
but you did the thing first, so it makes the thing I did less scary, because you already did the big scary thing. I'm doing like the little scary thing.
Right, but
You're doing the
it's
big scary
also,
thing.
Like, you know.
oh, it's not gonna focus. Never mind.
Got a
Okay.
quote.
he's
We got a
in
quote.
Tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Aw.
No.
Well, now I'm definitely not going back over there.
And
So,
I
what would you
definitely,
like
I
to
definitely do
do?
not want you to go back over there right now. So, this seems as good a spot as any. So we could still wave. Say hi. We're in love.
I'm just keeping an eye on them.
Hi, friends. We're in love.
Oh my god.
But I know. Whoo! And he gives you a big long kiss.
Oh.
See it?
I mean, they're right next to the barricade like you guys are. So yeah.
Wait,
I'm
can
doing
they
that for
see the
Flynn.
kiss?
I'm doing
I mean,
that.
yeah. I
Flynn
mean, you
does
both are. I mean, both people are like right up at the barricades. So.
Oh, okay.
Flynn's like, yeah, Morag! Woo!
Did you
Shut up!
feed her some sugar cubes? Get it? Cause she's a horse.
That would be more like it.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. So as this wonderful, touching, beautiful moment plays out between Morag and Ace, you hear the bells from the bell tower start ringing. And it rings 9 times to signify that it is in fact 9 o'clock. All right, let me get. Here we go. Change the
Roll for
music up.
initiative.
All right. So, the crowd starts, getting kind of excited. You start hearing murmurs and stuff like that, and you see Governor, who you presume at this point, because you've not actually met him, but you put two together. Governor Strong make his way towards the front of the stage, and it's up high enough. I mean, it's like 9-10 feet in the air. It's up high enough that everybody in the square, and there's hundreds of people in the square at this point. You see he kind of makes his way towards the front of the stage. He turns to the gnome and kind of does a little head nod, and the gnome kind of goes, right, and then he does a few hand motions, and you hear Governor Strong talking like in normal tone, but it's a booming voice that echoes across the entire courtyard.
Oh, yep.
He says, "Greetings, citizens of Furon and guests from across Starhel. Today, we come together to celebrate a significant milestone in the history of our great nation. 26 years ago, the brave citizens of Starhel rose up against the oppressive Lionheart family and fought for a better future." And the crowd starts going nuts. Yeah! Woo! He continues. He continues on. "Today, we commemorate the anniversary of that historic revolution and honor the sacrifices made by those who fought for our freedom. We remember those who lost their lives in the struggle for justice, and we honor those who survived and who continue to inspire us with their resilience and courage. We must never forget the lessons of the past, and we must always strive to uphold the values that we fought for so hard. We celebrate not only the triumph of the revolution, but also the progress that we have made since then. We have come a long way in building a society that is more just, more inclusive, and more equitable." And another round. Ah, woo! "Our city of Furon has been a shining example of what can be achieved when we work together towards a common goal. Today, we remember the journey that we have taken together. We honor the memory of those who fought and died for our freedom, and we commit ourselves to continuing their legacy."
Tony, can you back away from your mic a little bit?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Or just move your mic away.
Or push your mic away, yeah.
Just turn the gain down on your mic, and I think we'll be good.
I'm sorry.
Get those
I'm
games.
really into this. No, get away from those games.
Get rid of these games.
Yeah, get rid of these games. All right, so let us celebrate this anniversary with joy and pride, and let us use this occasion to renew our commitment to building a better future for all. Yeah.
Hoop, 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 hoop.
Thank you, and long live Starhel! Yeah! Woo. Clap, 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 clap.
I did that too.
Yeah. He says, "Without further ado, let us start today's festivities." And big round.
Did anyone else hear Stars and Stripes start in their head? Or was it just me?
Dun, 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 dun.
No, that's
No.
No, only
what I
because
heard.
I've been.
It's
That's
the
what I
Stars and
heard.
Stripes that ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
no.
That's Hail to the Chief.
That's Hail to the Chief. There it is. I knew it was something like that.
Okay, you
Yeah,
do it.
Not
Something-
music major.
You do it then. You do it. You do
Alright,
it
what
then.
is it then?
That's what I just did.
That's what Tony was doing.
All right. So, alrighty then. So then, as you guys are standing there,
Band.
the parade starts. Yay! So the
Yay.
first
And they're playing all of those songs all at once.
all at once. It's a
Once.
mess,
All at
complete
once.
chaos. All right. So the first group that makes their way through the parade is the Furon School Band. So you have
Oh
kids
no.
of varying heights. There's two kids up front holding a big sign that says "Furan School for the Future." They're making their way down, and you hear them playing a good old marching
Oh yeah.
tune.
Hi, Flynn. No. Hi.
They seem very focused on what they're doing, so they don't really look around the crowds or anything like that. You do hear a couple, a couple behind, a couple voices behind you, like, oh, there's my kid. She's playing the flute. Look at her. Yay, go honey, go, woo. You hear a smattering of those, and
Go! Yay!
Yeah.
yeah, I'm so proud
Best
of you.
flute player ever.
And so behind
Stephanie, you
them,
can do better next time.
he's just offbeat, just that like half step. So after the school parade the school band makes their way down, then you get a representatives from the Bards, Actors, and Performers Guild. So you have people playing BPAG. So you've got some people playing musical instruments. You have a juggler. You have a couple jugglers. You've got people doing like acrobats.
Flynn, that's right up your alley.
Yeah. That'll be me.
Maybe
That'll
you
be
can run
me.
around- right? Maybe you can way enjoy the circus.
I bet if you join the guild, you get some maybe different gigs, more gigs.
I would
Guilds are usually
probably
good for
say
that
so.
sort of thing.
Yeah. It would certainly help if I had a license.
You might
We have
want
to
to
go
get one.
to Waynon. No, we're in Waynon, right? No, we have to go to
No,
Waynon.
we're in
for that.
front. We have to go to Waynon.
Wait on.
Um,
Wait on.
Yep. So you've got that. You've got a very myriad of performers there. Then and then the next one is basically like the Furan equivalent of like the 4-H club. So you've got people riding in with the horses and walking with
Nice.
cows and the goats and all that and
Goats.
why do it have to be goats?
It's like Tony's been to a small town Midwestern.
more than
parade.
once.
Well, it's so funny because
More
when
than
he said
once.
that the school went first, it's like Tony's a parent.
Yeah.
But my kids
Children
first.
are-
My kids get priority. Well, because the theme is for the future, for the parade.
Oh,
if
and
you
is that the
haven't
same thing?
noticed.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So the
love
theme is
it.
for the future.
Yes.
And then, so after the 4-H club makes their way through, you see Governor Strong walk his way back up to the front of the stage again. Kind of turn to the gnome. The gnome. And
Did he just Foos Roda the crowd?
After the
Kamehameha!
introductions,
I was like, you're mixing Kamehameha and Fusaroda, and I'm just like, that's too much power. That's too much power.
No one
it's
should
over
have that amount of power.
9,000.
Crash.
That's like
Um,
releasing fireball in a small area.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't remember the thing from Street Fighter, so I just went with that for the moment.
Hadouken!
Thank you. Oh my god.
Sure, you can.
Sure you can.
Okay. Introductions.
All right. So Roderick's, so Governor Strong, finishes applauding and he says, "And now for a special presentation by the Inventors Guild." And everyone starts cheering and clapping.
Yay!
And what you
Did
see,
Marg know they were going to be there?
she did not.
Morag's over there like, yay!
Look, I'm
Turns into whip. Wappa, wappa, wappa. It's lightning. Yeah.
Everyone around her is like,
Oh God, that's too much. So
Make her
what you
stop
see,
mine.
all right. So what you see coming down the road is two large carts being pulled by a couple stock horses. So I want to bring people back, if you will,
They're starting hygiene.
to when you were a kid. And this is like IRL. When you were a kid, and you went to Chuck E. Cheese, what was one of the coolest things about Chuck E. Cheese when you were a kid? or maybe the most terrifying, depending upon who you were.
The fucking
Ball
mice.
pit.
The animatronic
Not part of my
dancer.
childhood
Part,
experience,
the
so no
creepiest
comment.
part.
The creepiest part. So,
Yeah.
That is the creepiest part.
what you see rolling down the street is two large, very, like, robotically moving animatronics. So, like,
Yay.
so one...
Terrifying.
Oh, stop it. All right, so one of them is a visage of a dragon.
Have I
So,
seen anything move like this?
have you seen anything move like this? Roll a history check.
I feel like I have. I might.
Maybe?
Let's
Have
see.
I ever seen anything like this?
Roll
That
his-
is a 14.
14. Not. I mean, you knew about like,
weird enough to
inventors
unsettle
and
me,
stuff
but
like
I know
that.
I'm not like, ooh, fire caveman.
Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not like that. But you
Uncanny
definitely.
Valley.
Yeah, but you weren't like in with like the guild, the Inventors Guild or anything like the Inventors Guild wasn't even around when you went through there. So like, I mean, this isn't like freak you out or anything, but this is definitely like,
No.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This
okay.
seems a
More
hell of
like-
a lot more
more like
less
I'm worried
exciting
about
than a
being
fire
freaked
caveman.
out by it. Worried about
Rolled
being
an
freaked out by it.
11, so it's clearly new
With
since I
advantage?
was there as well. Oh, with advantage?
yeah,
Thank God.
do it.
because you're in the Inventors Guild.
Because I am
I
inventor.
Wow, it's still still
Not-
an 11.
not
I rolled
better.
a 2 that time.
You heard. All right, so with an 11, you're kind of in the same boat.
Thanks.
Like, you know, you
Oh,
knew
that's
people
like-
were working on some stuff, but you did not realize that this was some. You did not know that they had gotten this far in the time that you had left. So.
Okay,
Uh,
makes sense.
Yeah. So Ace says to you, Moray, "Wow, that is incredible." And that's not moving
Those
with
are
like magic or
weird.
anything.
Those are weird.
Well,
Those are like nightmare fuel.
No, mostly no. So with artificers and tinkerers, it's sort of a magic. It could be magic. I really don't know how to explain it that well.
Okay. Oh, I think
We'll
it's-
just go with no. It's
Alright.
it's mechanical. It's,
Wow, that is
yeah, it's mechanical.
absolutely incredible.
It really is.
So the first one that
that's
rolls along is the big centerpiece is a dragon, and like it's very much just like moving its head, and then like arms are flapping up and down.
Is it gonna break?
Kind of looks like it's gonna break.
Is that normal?
Very normal.
What's normal for these? I've never seen anything like this.
These aren't
It's crazy.
normal.
That's the question. And then behind that is a man or a humanoid holding a giant sphere, and kind of like crouching down, crouching up, crouching down.
As he goes by, I'm like,
Atlas statue type.
Yeah. Think Atlas kind of thing.
Interesting. I'm gonna pull a waffle out from my little secret stash and just.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. Kira's definitely acquired like popcorn or the equivalent, like
Yeah.
roasted nuts. or
Yeah,
something.
there's like
So-
street vendors and stuff like that. That's like
Mhm.
all that.
Exactly.
All right. And so so everything's rolling along. Everybody's cheering, woo! And all of a sudden, they stop. And they're still doing like the motions, but the carts stop.
Are the carts being pulled by?
They're being
anything?
pulled by a couple like stock horses.
Okay.
And there's a person up front that is kind of like, rolling along. Let's see here. Who has the highest bonus to their arcana?
Oh god.
Not me.
Plus,
I'm guessing Clancy.
I got +2.
I got +2. Technically, it's +3 because everything that I'm not proficient in, I
Plus
get another
5.
addition.
+5. Okay.
Yeah.
What you got,
Clancy.
Kara?
All right, Clancy, give me an arcana check.
$17 total.
17 total.
the most terrifying thing a DM could say.
No.
Thanks.
All right. So, all right. So like I said, the cart stopped moving, and the guy, and you guys all notice because everybody's, because it's right in the middle, everybody's watching it. The cart, the guys that are like riding the horses with the cart are, up front trying to get the horses to go. They kind of like look around at the carts, like looking really confused.
Like the horses.
The guys, the guys, yeah, they're looking confused, like, because they're like, okay, come on, horses, let's go. And you guys see the horses.
Can
Go
we
ahead.
break and just leave it on a cliffhanger really quick?
1 second. Or does it need to be like right now? Does it need to be right? Does it need to be right now?
I mentioned a few minutes ago we need to break as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave it there where the horsemen are, kind of looking at the carts, very confused, and we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Cockney rhyming speak. So I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes.
So I'm going to respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah. You got to perform, but outside of that,
Absolutely. My inspo makes all the rules less hard, and you all can thank this bard. And you're damn right. I pulled that card, and I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Love it.
Woo!
A round of applause. Round of applause.
Give him a hand.
And
Y'all were like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" So
Yeah.
21.
That's fair.
Jesus.
Oh,
On a stealth check?
It's +7.
this little boy
Jesus.
has a mission.
Oh,
today,
for
apparently.
dexterity.
How do you have so many huge pluses?
And so just
I've
to
got
be
a
clear,
lot of
Dee,
huge
you're, like,
things that you
literally
don't know
right.
about.
That needs to be clipped.
Good job.
Y'all.
Or multi-classing to tie into your character development. Oh, we lost Bill. Oh, now he's back. To tie into your character development and to tie into the story that's happening that you may or may not have control over. Like the stuff that happened that made that happen was more.
And that's perfect.
Ever.
Completely off the rails. That's amazing. I love it. That's
Hashtag new profile pic.
All right. So,
Those are fighting words.
are we showing Dominic to your room or going out for dinner? And
Yeah,
then...
show me to your room, Patty.
Caddy Daddy.
Wow. Wow. Glad it wasn't me this time. I'm innocent. I'm innocent this time.
I
Not
told
me.
you I'm sleep deprived.
And he's out of earshot at this point.
I'm just gonna yell back, thank you!
Bye.
Bang bang!
With my gauntlets. I'm not petty at all.
Nope. Not at all. Why don't you go on and head down to my office? I got some I want to discuss with you, just to, clear up timelines and whatnot. Duncan's like,
I don't like that.
Duncan's like, yeah, sure. I mean, makes sense. I was gone for a while, and I show up without it. Yeah, so it makes sense. Deviant's like, I appreciate that. Gives him a pat on the back.
Yeah, the music sounds great, but I can't hear you at all. Oh, there it is.
So that was
Oh no, so they didn't hear the
Pro-Strim!
Professional streamer.
absolutely professional.
Yep.
That is what we do.
I want to do this for real when I grow up.
Cockney rhyming speak. So I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
So I'm going to
yes.
respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
Thank you.
Very second.
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah. You got to perform, but outside of that, yeah.
Absolutely. My inspo makes all the rules less hard, and you all can thank this bard. And you're damn right. I pulled that card, and I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Love it.
Woo!
A round of applause. Round of applause.
Give him a hand.
And
Y'all were like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" So
Yeah.
21.
That's fair.
Jesus.
Oh,
On a stealth check?
It's +7.
this little boy
Jesus.
has a mission.
Oh,
today,
for
apparently.
dexterity.
how do you have so many huge pluses?
And so just
I've
to
got
be
a
clear,
lot of
Dee,
huge
you're, like,
things that you don't
literally
know
right.
about.
Like,
That needs to be clipped.
Good job.
y'all.
Or multi-classing to tie into your character development. Oh, we lost Bill. Oh, now he's back. To tie into your character development and to tie into the story that's happening that you may or may not have control over. Like, the stuff that happened that made that happen was more...
And that's perfect.
Ever.
I'm completely off the rails. That's amazing. I love it. That's
Hashtag new profile pic.
All right, so
Those are fighting words.
are we showing Dominic to your room or going out for dinner? And
Yeah,
then...
show me to your room, Caddy.
Caddy Daddy.
Wow. Wow. Glad it wasn't me this time. I'm innocent. I'm innocent this time.
I
Not
told
me.
you I'm sleep deprived.
And he's out of earshot at this point.
I'm just gonna yell back, thank you!
Bye.
Bang bang.
With my gauntlets. I'm not petty at all.
Nope. Not at all. Why don't you go on and head down to my office? I got some I want to discuss with you, just to, clear up timelines and whatnot. Duncan's like,
I don't like that.
Duncan's like, yeah, sure. I mean, makes sense. I was gone for a while, and I show up without it. Yeah, so it makes sense. Deviant's like, I appreciate that. Gives him a pat on the back.
Yeah, the music sounds great, but I can't hear you at all. Oh, there it is.
So that was
Oh no, so they didn't hear the
Pro strip!
Professional streamer.
professional.
Yeah.
That is what we do.
I want to do this for real when I grow up.
Cockney rhyming speak, so I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
so I'm going to respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah. You got to perform, but outside of that,
Absolutely. My inspo makes all the rules less hard, and you all can thank this bard, and you're damn right. I pulled that card and I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Love it.
Woo!
A round of applause. Round of applause.
Give him a hand.
A hand.
Y'all were like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" So,
Yeah.
21.
That's fair.
Jesus.
Oh.
On a stealth check?
It's +7.
this little boy
Jesus.
has a mission.
Oh,
today,
for
apparently.
dexterity.
How do you have so many huge pluses?
And so, just
I've
to
got
be
a
clear,
lot of
Dee,
huge
you're, like,
things that you don't
literally
know about.
Like,
That needs to be clipped.
Good job.
y'all.
Or multi-classing to tie into your character development. Oh, we lost Bill. Oh, now he's back. To tie into your character development and to tie into the story that's happening that you may or may not have control over. Like, the stuff that happened that made that happen was more...
And that's perfect.
Ever.
I'm completely off the rails. That's amazing. I love it. That's
Hashtag new profile pic.
All right, so
Those are fighting words.
are we showing Dominic to your room or going out for dinner? And
Yeah,
then...
show me to your room, Caddy.
Caddy Daddy.
Wow. Wow. Glad it wasn't me this time. I'm innocent. I'm innocent this time.
I
Not
told
me.
you I'm sleep deprived.
And he's out of earshot at this point.
I'm just gonna yell back, thank you!
Bye.
Bang bang.
With my gauntlets. I'm not petty at all.
Nope. Not at all. Why don't you go on and head down to my office? I got some I want to discuss with you, just to, clear up timelines and whatnot. Duncan's like,
I don't like that.
Duncan's like, yeah, sure. I mean, makes sense. I was gone for a while, and I show up without it. Yeah, so it makes sense. Deviant's like, I appreciate that. Gives him a pat on the back.
Yeah, the music sounds great, but I can't hear you at all. Oh, there it is.
So that was
Oh no, so they didn't hear the
professional streamer.
Absolutely professional.
Yep.
That is what we do.
I want to do this for real when I grow up.
Cockney rhyming speak. So I have something. I'm going to butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
so I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
Very second.
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar.
And we're all gonna have a good time. Hey! Hey, folks!
Jesus Christ, was that?
What in the Jesus Christ was that? Welcome back. Hope you got to stretch your legs, grab a bite to eat, grab a drink, get your popcorn. Party's gonna need to do some stretches.
I don't like stretches.
So, we left off with these carts that were holding these giant, moving animatronic statues. The wagons all of a sudden coming to a halt, and the guys that were leading the, that were on the carts, on these giant, floats. We'll just call them floats. Trying to get the horses on, and you guys are noticing. Everyone's noticing that the horses are all of a sudden struggling to go forward. And you notice also, I forgot to mention this before. I apologize. On the one with the dragon, on the float with the huge dragon on it, there's a couple other random statues on each corner of this float. So anyway, minor detail. So,
Sure, minor.
All right. So, as the horse.
What statue?
So as the horsemen are kind of come on, let's go. You see the statues, all of the statues. There's 6 of them. The 5 on one on the other. They all It's like it's like when you get a chill, and you do a ugh kind of thing. They all just kind of do that.
No. No.
And then
we all die.
It starts with the man on the back, the man with the giant sphere, kind of stands straight, turns, and hoofs the sphere into the crowd.
Odd.
It's like most people kind of get out of the way, but you hear screams and smashes, and you see the boulder, you see this giant rock go, and crash into one of the stores. And you see, and then the dragon statue does a similar thing where it kind of gets off of the float onto the ground. It takes its tail and swipes across the crowd. People scream in bloody murder. Let's all roll initiative.
Oh my fucking lord.
Oh my goodness.
What's just
No!
Turn a page.
And if
Come on,
everyone
Percy, don't let me down.
could
Nat
pop,
20.
and if everyone could pop into
No!
what's it called?
What?
Net 20!
We're all in.
There we go.
Dirty 20.
All right, now if everyone can make sure they are in
No.
roll 20.
All right, so I
21.
actually rolled a 25.
All right,
Wait,
I
is
gotta
it a
roll.
spear or is it a boulder?
Well, it
There's
was a boulder that he just
Here.
chucked into the crowd. It rolled through the people and then crashed into a store across the way.
Okay, because you said spear at first, so I just
Did
wanted
I
to
meant
make
to say sphere.
It's
I
spear.
apologize
Yeah,
for
I
that.
heard spear.
sure.
Sphere
Sphere. All right, so
Sphere.
with the PH, like Steven.
all right, so before we get all right,
it's
so make sure.
fat.
All right, so everybody is in roll 20.
But with a
Just to let you know, I'm gonna run things
yeah.
a little bit different. If you notice, on top
Oh,
of
goodness.
you guys and these animatronics that apparently have come to life, there are crowds of people.
Yeah.
You need to
noticed.
make sure you're mindful of that for multiple reasons. And what's going to happen is the crowds are going to act all on the same initiative, and they're basically going to have all of the same actions.
I know right away.
You also notice, there are the guards. The guards are all going to act under the same initiative at the same
They're
time.
the green guys, right?
Yeah, they're the green guys with the shields.
Yeah.
With the shields. Yep. So those are the guards. They are gonna all act under the same initiative, and depending upon how certain roles happen, they may contribute. They may do crowd control. They may run away. You'll have to see. Alrighty then. So I gotta roll.
All right, but I just don't like that I also see an owl bear.
Yes. So let's
And-
go through that.
and
So we have our
things.
giant.
I
We have our.
said what statues? I said it like 6 times.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. So you have the giant man. Now, don't worry about the spear on his back because he just chucked that, so he doesn't have that
Don't
anymore.
worry about that.
You have the animatronic dragon. You also see I think that's a sphinx. It's a sphinx, an owl bear, a spider, and a phoenix.
Wait,
Statue or
They are
turn into the
They are
actual thing?
statues. What
But
you can
they're
see.
cold.
Yes.
They
What?
shivered.
Yeah. What you see is that they are like the dragon. The way it got off, and the way the man got off the float and flung the sphere. They look very fluid. They look like normal movements. They're not the herky-jerky things like they were doing before.
Okay.
So what did Clancy's Arcana check reveal?
Not enough.
Oh, okay.
Because because his Arcana check, I'll say this right now, his Arcana check was to notice something about to happen, but he didn't roll high enough to notice it.
Gotcha.
So just to clarify, the statues, you said they shivered. Are they still like statues, just not moving, or are they?
shivered
Do
and
they
then
shiver
turned
like to
into-
life?
They shivered to life, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, so I gotta roll some initiatives here. Hold on. Okay, so.
A question that I probably should know the answer to while you do this.
Okay.
Are those creatures particular or significant to the Inventors Guild? Is that something I should know?
They are not like the opposite of like they're not correct.
Well, the creatures kind of signify, and Jen, you may know this too a little bit. Some of those creatures you maybe not encountered specifically, but there may be some creatures that you've heard about based on your background. Maybe
Right.
heard rumors, maybe heard people talk about. Morag, the man, kind of symbolize for the man holding the spear, kind of symbolizes like one's struggle with the weight of the world and trying to make things easier kind of thing. It's not like significant in the way that like it's like, you know, something that's put on t-shirts or whatever, but that's kind of what it symbolizes in this regard.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
I guess, yeah, because my question would be, the trying to kind of gather, is this the Inventors Guild acting out, or is this a Lion's Shield,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, would these be significant to
Lionheart
the Inventors Guild?
sabotage?
Yeah.
I mean,
That you'll have to find out.
Yeah, Kira's gonna be like, it kind of doesn't matter right now, because there's people that we need to protect, and yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
is
why I'm asking,
a
like, out of character rather
Yeah.
than in
That's fair.
character. Like, would
Yeah.
this be significant? Should I know?
Definitely Jen's course, like her thoughts of trying to gather while she's trying to save people is this Inventors Guild going bad, or is this a sabotage from
right, and that's
From
something you'll have.
elsewhere.
Maybe you'll have a chance to figure out at the end, if you make it. I'm just kidding. All right. Alrighty then. So let's.
the gauntlets to go back on?
We're
Yeah.
actually all gonna die tonight, and then we're gonna go back to Assyria.
There you go. That's it. All right. So.
I have a
Um,
question before you start, Tony.
Sure.
Where's Morag? I don't see her on here.
I'm
That's because she is on
over-
the other side of the street.
Yeah, I am right here.
Oh, I see.
I only
now.
see two
Okay.
characters with dots, so I'm confused.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
not
because that was
everybody
the
has a
dot.
dot for me.
Yeah, because some people put dots on themselves and some didn't.
I can't select any of the characters.
You should only
I
be
am
able to
here.
select yourself.
Do I ping again?
You hold down
Yep.
left.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't seem to be able to do.
Right. Oh my god.
Anyway, when we get there, if you could just move me.
Sure. All right. Yep. No problem. All right. So let's run initiative. Let's start with the two nat 20s. Who got the nat 20s?
I got 25.
All right.
22.
25. Okay. So Bill first, or Flynn
You have
first.
+5 to initiative?
I do.
All
Dang.
right. So that was 20.
Kidding. I only
All
have
right,
+4.
and
My
then
dex is really high.
Morag. 22. All right.
Yeah, I have
Who
+4.
had? Does anybody have higher than an 18?
I have
Yes.
20.
I have a dirty 20.
Dirty
I
20.
have 21.
21.
I probably
okay.
had the lowest.
Okay. Well, I don't know. A couple of these did not roll great. So that would be Jen. 1. Kira. Dirty 20.
It is me, so I know. Not, do I have a dot? Do I not have a dot?
You
Sorry,
do
what
not
did I-
have a
sorry,
dot.
what did I-
This is you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And I'm
I
right
don't-
beside you. I have the.
I was
blue
gonna say, I
shirt.
don't remember how you guys gave each other the dots, so you have to figure that out. All right, so that's that. And then, okay, then you. All right, then we'll go you, then you. All right, and then Clancy, did you roll higher than a? Did you get higher than a 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. Okay. All right. So this take a little bit of time. All right. Okay. All right. So Flynn is first. Morag is on deck.
Does not work. Okay, sorry. I was messing with something to see if I could figure it out, but I did not. All right, just going back to that. Sorry.
And just to give you, for size references, the tall statued humanoid and the dragon are considered huge. The
Oh,
owl
goodness.
bear and the griffin are considered large. The spider is medium, and the phoenix is small.
Okay.
So the small statues are also alive.
4.
Yes, everything
Yeah.
shivered.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give some inspiration to Jen, actually, and I have the perfect song for this.
We're all gonna have a good time.
Oh, I totally had the wrong phone the whole time. Where's my phone? Just a moment. All right, here we go. Tony, could you pause the music just for a moment?
Absolutely.
Ooh, perfect. You paused it when it climaxed and then paused.
That was awesome. Yes.
I do the
All
best
right,
I can.
so I'm going to whip out my instrument, look right at Jen, and go, Jenny, Jenny, you're who I turn to for protection. That's what your fists do. I know you've had to watch. I know you've had to watch over others before, but I intend to give you even more.
More headaches, Flynn.
Jenny, you're one hot number. Damn, you were so divine. Did you just hear that, monster? Hit them, Jenny, it's time to shine. Hit them harder, use your left and your right.
Hey! Oh, you still going? Sorry.
Nice.
Were you still going? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's totally okay.
What's the
Watch the
dice
rest
for
in the
that?
TikTok.
There
Yeah,
you go.
the TikTok.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Give
What's
yourself
my inspiration?
a hero point, Flynn.
That is a D8. Oh, thank you.
For
D8.
Yeah,
the
so-
fun
The one that
song.
looks like 2 4s put together.
Yep.
That's my biggest one, 10s and 8s.
There it is. I've got too many tabs open.
And I can use this on ability checks and attack rolls?
Let me just double check really quick. I just need to add
think-
this in. Really
yeah.
quick. I believe so, but I will read up as you're doing your thing. Actually, what else can I do?
Yeah, that was like bonus.
Bonus actions and move.
Yeah.
Really quick, what are they made of?
They are mostly made of like canvas and mostly like wooden like pipes. There's like ropes where you can see where the ropes were like connected to like move the wings of the dragon up and down. You do see some like metal parts, like the teeth in the dragon's mouth are metal. You notice that the arms of the giant man were made of metal, probably to make sure that sphere was able to held up strongly. But it's mostly like canvas and wood.
Okay.
But there's certain parts that are metal because they're reinforcing weight, kind of thing. So.
Okay.
All right. With that, that was my.
And
That was
just for like whatever purposes. As soon as like the floats started as soon as the creatures got off the float and started causing chaos, the guys like hopped on the horses that were pulling the carts and like, let's get the fudge out of here, and so they rode off. So you don't have to worry about them.
So the horses
Fudge
are
happened.
safe. Okay.
The
good.
horses are safe.
Yay!
Yeah.
Safe horses.
Yeah. You don't need to go rescuing Chunk again.
Is your inspiration a bonus action? Or?
That is a bonus
Okay.
action. Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
was
you
my
have
bonus
your-
action.
All right, so you have
I'm
your
going to
regular
cast
action.
a spell. Now my question is, looking at this, how big is this area? So, 5. All right, so I'm pretty sure there's a 10 by 10 cube. So I'm going to cast Nether's Mischief on the dragon,
Okay.
and that's actually, I'm sorry, that's a 20-foot cube. I forgot that was 10 by 10.
Okay.
All right. So with a D4 effect, D4.
And does that change every time on your turn?
That's what it was. I can move it 10 feet every turn.
But does the effect change every turn?
Yes. Yes, it changes every turn.
On your turn?
Yep. All right. Rolling. I rolled a 1. That means the smell of apple pie fills the air, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you until the start of your next
Charm
turn.
that dragon.
If that
These
even
are
works.
considered constructs.
So that doesn't matter.
Yep, because they're immune to being charmed.
I believe that also makes it. Let me just. No, I'm sorry. That's a specific thing. Never mind. Nope, that's it.
Okay. So so Flynn,
Are
you
you
cast
moving?
this.
I'm gonna move behind Jen.
Yep. So
I'm
Flynn, you cast this spell. You guys see this even though it's not going to take effect, can you describe what the spell looks like to everybody? Since it's a giant-looking spell.
Absolutely. After I finish like singing my song to Jen, I'm going to turn to it and I'm just going to take my my lute and just go "Fling," out just like that, and there's musical notes. The musical notes. What was that? Newts kind of fly up into the air, kind of like swirl around, become one into a giant gelatinous cube that's go right down on top of it.
Okay.
And it's not an actual gelatinous cube; it's just a magical cube that you can see.
Yeah, so this magical cube kind of forms out of these like animated musical notes, plop down, but you see like nothing about any of the creatures changes after you cast that spell.
No, they're just like pie.
Ooh, do we smell pie?
Do we smell pie? All right, and you moving?
Yes, I'm going to what is right there? Now, what's that right in front of me? Is that just like hay?
That's the barricade.
What's the barricade look like?
It's just, I think of like wooden barricades at like a parade
like a
or something
sawhorse,
like
yeah.
that, like a sawhorse kind of thing.
Okay, so can I like duck down and like?
I mean, you can, but think of quite literally like a sawhorse in a parade or something like that. So you can duck down, but you're still exposed underneath.
Yeah, it's not going to work underneath.
You go
All
behind
right.
one of the legs, maybe, but still.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work at all.
I mean, these are at most like as tall as you are, so you could like hide behind, like get behind one of the legs, but that would give you at best partial cover.
I'm going to move over behind that closest guard, the one that's north of me, right there.
Okay. All right, can you move can you move yourself, or do you need me to move you?
I can move it, I believe. Yep, I'm going to move right there, get behind him. I'm going to be like, "You got this! Go get him!"
What the fuck is going on?
It cut you off. It cut you off, but that was hilarious.
What the fuck is going on?
Worth it.
All right.
I like it.
All right, so Morag, you are up. Jen, you're on deck.
Catch me. I would
D8.
Okay. Would pushing Ace out of the way of danger be an action?
I myself would call that a bonus action.
Bonus action, okay.
Yeah, just because at this point he probably wouldn't resist it, so. Like, it would be an action if you were trying to shove somebody that was unwilling out of the way. That's my personal ruling, but...
Okay.
Jen, what would you call that?
I'd agree. That's totally DM's call. Yeah, that's one of those. Could be either way.
Okay, yeah, so since he probably wouldn't resist it at this point, I'll call it a bonus action.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and push him out of the way.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna grab my...
Yeah, and as you're pushing him away, he's like, "Is that normal?"
No, please run.
Okay.
And gather as many people to take with you as possible. Please
all
go
right.
far away.
Yep, okay, yeah.
I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Shoot.
Dash. But that's an action for most people.
Yeah. I am
Not
going.
if you're a rogue or a monk.
What do you think Kira's about to do?
I'm gonna
I'm
go
like, wait,
here.
anti-dash is a bonus action somehow?
Wonk. And I'm going to lightning whip the Sphinx.
Lightning whip the Sphinx.
Lightning.
The
Yeah.
Sphinx.
Because it has a 30-foot range.
Oh, geez,
You need
yeah,
the
you're good.
chutzpah.
Or I'm sorry, 90-foot range.
All right. So
if I wanted to reach all of them, I could.
Wow.
From where I was
I didn't realize
standing.
the range. I didn't realize the range on that was so large.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what
go
she
ahead.
said.
That is what she said.
Yeah, but
Go ahead. All right, so because you're the first one to actually get close. As you get closer,
yes.
you notice that at the eyes of this griffin are like normally they would be like empty sockets probably, because it's just a statue and like why do you need eyes? But and where those empty sockets would be are bright purple flames.
Is it like the gargoyle?
No, those were rubies.
Oh, they had red rubies.
Yeah.
As opposed to purple rubies? I don't... What?
Well, he said purple flame.
Okay,
so.
well now that I'm close, can I change my mind?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay,
out.
cool. Then I'm gonna go with my backup, which is casting Shatter.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah, love that.
Love me a
one.
good shatter.
So a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of my choice, in a 10-foot radius. Pure.
Okay.
So.
All right,
Yeah,
so that
I'm
would
just
get that would get the Sphinx, but that's it because the
Yeah.
dragon's farther away than 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
if
Well,
I
radius is 20, so 20-foot diameter.
Oh,
But yeah.
wait.
Radius, so it's 10 feet on each side. Radius.
yeah, 10
So
foot
it's a
radius.
20-foot
It's
diameter.
also
yeah.
from the point. So if she
Yeah.
put it like
She
so
could
here,
choose
if
you
I
to put it,
yeah,
yeah.
if I put it like right
In
Yeah.
between, yeah. If you put it in between, yes, you could get the dragon.
Okay, so I'll go for it to be right in
We love
here.
It's all good.
Right in this area. Oh,
Alrighty. Ooh.
actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it right here, right in between all three of them,
All right.
so that
All right.
it gets all three, hopefully.
Okay. All right. What's
Um,
the save on that?
it is Constitution 13.
Constitution 13. Okay. All right. So we will do. All right. So what's the?
Hi, Kyle.
Okay.
It is still half damage on a successful.
Okay. Okay, so the dragon fails.
Yeah, dragon, fail.
The
Okay, it's
griffin-
3d8.
The griffin or the sphinx succeeds, and the owlbear fails.
Hungry. If anybody gets that reference, I'll be impressed.
All right, so 2 successes, 1 fail, or
Okay.
2 fails, 1 success. Sorry.
Okay. So the dragon will take 11 damage because he failed. And then 2 successes?
No, 2 fails, 1 success.
Even better.
Yep.
Even better.
All right, so the dragon took 11.
Yeah, dragon took 11. What else failed?
The griffin succeeded, and the owlbear failed.
Okay, so the owlbear took 13 damage.
Okay.
And the griffin... Oh! That would have been a great one. Oh god, I'm so bad at math. It's 18 halved.
9.
Thank you.
Yep.
So 9 damage.
Okay.
9!
So, Moray, explain how Shatter works for you.
I thought you were about to say, how do you do this? Like, I was like, what?
Ooh.
Done. Dead. Don't even have to think about it.
Not quite.
It's shattered.
So I will say something I forgot to mention. The tag, like the tail end of this says, a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw.
So that would have been the dragon, but the dragon failed anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So because we said it earlier, the sound or the loud ringing noise or whatever is going to be Stars and Stripes Forever. Just playing super loud within that radius.
All right.
But like on piccolo. So it's
Yeah.
like really, really, really high up in there.
Yeah.
Everyone dies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your brain just boils.
So you see Moray.
spewing out.
So you see Moray kind of like hold out the gauntleted hand, the metal hand, and you see like this arcane energy flow from it. And then you guys are far enough away, but you hear a distinctly, like, oddly familiar tone, but you don't know where you would have heard it from. At this high-pitched squealing, the griffin, the sphinx tries to fly away and gets kind of to the outer ring of this bubble, but the dragon and the owlbear, it takes full effect on them. And they don't really, like, grab their ears or anything like that, but you definitely see, like, kind of similar to, like, the the shiver from before. You see like a boom from them. So.
Wow.
Yep.
At this, Flynn is just going to kind of look over at Morag and do the Robert Redford.
Nice.
Morag sees this and just goes.
I love it.
All right, that's it for you, correct? Kobe.
Yeet.
That's it for you?
Yes.
All right. Jen, you are up. Kira, you are on deck.
Alright, I'm going to use my Step of the Wind to dash as a bonus action, which means I can go 80 feet, and I think I can actually move myself now. Oh, no, that's only moving the map. I was lying. So I
see you need me to move you.
Yeah, I'm going to go to, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You probably get right
7,
up to the dragon,
8.
honestly.
I'm almost wondering, though, do I want to take the dragon or do I want to go for a smaller guy in case I get cornered?
Up
So I
to
was
you.
actually thinking, is that the owl bear in the top right?
Owlbear's top
Yes.
right, yep.
Because as a dash, I should be able to make it right up to, I don't know if I can, it's not even letting me ping, but basically straight to his right, same level with like the top square that it's occupying. No, down to the right. Slightly up. That one,
Okay.
right there.
All right.
Thank you
Yep.
very much.
Yep, so we will zap you over there.
And I shall.
Oh, no, you don't move. I'm spinning you
When
around.
I take, oh no, it's not Step of the Wind. That's going to be Flurry of Blows. Never mind. So I will get up to that owl bear. As I move, I'm going to be like, Flynn, stay low, stay safe. And as I get to the owl bear, sort of make the assessment like Morag did of this is still a puppet, but it's alive. Or no, this one's a statue.
Nope, it's
Right?
So you run up. Since you're now super close, you notice not only are the eyes flaming red, but you notice that like what should be like tanned hide or canvas, not tanned hide, but like canvas, like that, brownish, greenish texture. It's got like a slightly purplish hue.
The whole thing's almost glowing a little bit.
Yeah, not like super bright, but now
Right.
that you're like right up next to it, you notice like a faint purplish.
Okay, so I'm like, this is not natural. Get the heck out of here, ruining my day, and I'm going to take a swing.
All right.
That is a 21.
21. 21 will definitely hit.
And just so you know, my punches, because of my key empowered strikes, count as magical bludgeoning damage.
Good to know.
And so that will be 1d6 plus 4. That will be 9 damage, magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I shall use the flurry of blows because that gives me the disengage benefit. So I'm going to use another key point. Oh, I cannot. I'm sorry, because that uses my bonus action, and I already did that to dash, so I cannot. So
okay.
I'm going to stay right there, but use my extra attack to punch again.
Oh, darn, I can't use that extra punch, so I'm going to use this extra punch.
I can't use the 4 punches, so I'll just use the 2.
Gotta love monks. Gotta love monks.
Seems reasonable to me.
Not 20!
Whoa!
Hey!
So,
So
Yep,
what's our
this is our-
special rules? Okay.
okay,
Sorry.
so this is the first time we're invoking the. It's not really a homebrew because other people do it, but the critical hit rule. So now instead of just doubling the dice, one dice roll is automatically at the maximum, and then you just roll the normal dice.
Okay, so I get a 6 plus 4 plus my regular damage bonus, which is 4, so 10, 14 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So you guys see.
Oh, that felt so good.
So you guys see Jen run up and just delivering these blows to the body of the owl bear. Obviously, since it's a construct, it's not gauging any emotions, it's not screaming in pain or anything like that, but you're seeing like chunks of wood and canvas go flying off.
And also this little person just ran like almost 80 feet.
Yeah, Naruto run.
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
All right, and that's it for you?
Yep.
All right, Kira, you are up. Phoenix is on deck.
All right, Kira is going to run straight ahead. She's going to do one of those like slides underneath the balustrade, the barrier. And then
Give me acrobatics with advantage.
Oh, with advantage, good.
Ooh.
You're doing a cool thing.
That's a 25.
So easy. So you're like you've done so many times, running away from guardsmen and whatnot. You just and pop right back up, no problem.
And then she's going to use the dash action to get a little bit closer.
Okay.
So that would be.
Are you cutting
50
action? Your
feet.
bonus action dashing?
My
right?
bonus action, yeah. Bonus action dash. So I gotta, hold on. I gotta grab the thing. I think that's, if I counted right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oops, I got one more. I can go. 50. The squares are a little offset and it's throwing me off.
And it annoyed me too that I couldn't get them perfectly aligned.
Me too. Yeah.
I couldn't get them perfectly aligned and it annoyed me. So sorry about that.
It's close enough. It's close enough. This close, she's going to shoot with her short bow. Short bow? Is that what I have? Hold on. Yes. With her short bow, the owl bear, since
It's engaged with
Jen's
me.
right there, and so I should get sneak attack damage on it.
Yep. Because it's not.
Crit.
Yep. Because it's.
That's asking a lot.
Sending the energy.
All right, that is
Not a
a
crit.
12 plus 7, 19 to hit.
Ooh.
That hits.
19. That was on the owl bear.
Yes.
Yep, that hits.
All right, so that is
Good enough.
1d6
I'll do.
plus 4 plus 3d6. Let me gather all of my d6s here.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, dude.
Roll them good.
Cut its
Alright.
nose off.
Yes.
Beak. Cut its beak off.
Yeah, 'cause
Cut
it
its-
would be the beak. Yep.
Cut its construction paper off.
17 plus 4, 21 damage.
All right, how do you do it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's gonna, like I said, she runs, she slides, she does a little tumble, hops up on her feet, and then as she hops up on her feet, she pulls back with her short bow and just and the arrow flies right into its head.
Arrow.
Yep.
Yes.
So you see the arrow fly through its head, and as the arrow pierces through, you kind of see Jen. You notice that the flames flicker, and then go out. And then the hue kind of goes away, and the statue, from your damage plus the arrow, the statue just kind of tumbles into a pile in front of you.
The whole color fades. Okay.
Yep, so now it's just like the normal canvas and wood color that you would kind of expect, and it just tumbles into a big pile right in front of you.
I'm gonna take note of that for our characters discussion later in case our personal thing runs late.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna say, Tony, that was so awesome because right as you said flicker,
Yes, your camera flickered.
It was-
That's what I was
Oh,
gonna say.
cool.
Your camera flickered right as
Bless
It worked.
Yeah.
No,
It
not
flickered
really,
like
because it's
this.
not supposed to flicker. God bless it. Alright, so anything else you're gonna do?
That's epic. Excellent.
That is all of my things. Movement, bonus
Oh, the
action.
things.
All of the
and
things.
action.
Alright.
Is I don't have 2 attacks yet. But
Heck yeah, halflings.
Alrighty then. So, the Phoenix goes next. So the
And tell people.
Yep, so the Phoenix is gonna fly over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get right next to that guard.
Get away from them, you jerk.
Alright, I gotta find... Nope.
Come on, go after the obvious
go.
threats, you stupid bird.
Alright, so... So as he's flying over, he swoops into this guard, who starts freaking out. And he is going to try to nip at it with its beak. That is a 16 plus 6 for 22. That definitely hits. Alright. Okay. Then I need you. Oh! So, you see, So this phoenix flies over and just slashes at this guard right in front of him. The guard, freaking out, can't get his shield up in time, and it slashes across his face. Leaving a huge gashing wound across his face. That guard's not looking very well. And then that is the Phoenix. Alright, and then let's head over to Mr. Big Guy. Mr. Big Humanoid. So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm just calling him Atlas in my notes.
I actually wrote him down as Atlas too. And okay, so he's gonna try something fun.
I think we have different definitions of the word fun.
All right. So...
I think you're probably right.
All right. So what he's gonna try to do?
It's fun for Tony.
He is running 30 feet. As he's running, he is going to stick his, because remember, his arms are metal because they were supporting the giant sphere. He is going to stick his arm in the ground and try to scoop up a giant rock.
Is this like cobblestone that we're on?
Yeah. So he's trying to scoop up like a giant thing to like chuck.
Like a clod of dirt or something.
Yep.
Okay.
But on a natural 1, its arm gets stuck in the ground, and he wrenches it. He can't get a scoop, but he wrenches it out. And let's say that does. Okay. You notice some chips come off of his arm.
Yeah.
All right. And now,
metal guy.
Now, the dragon.
Only one of us gets to have metal arms in this fight.
So the dragon. So the dragon, being attacked by this weird, wicked spell, is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, skadoosh. And is gonna attack you with its giant claw.
Rude.
Oh, that's Morag, yeah.
Please tell me you did not just crit.
Oh, this could be bad. Jen's
So
got healing, right?
it does 2d12.
Oh,
So that's
Jesus.
That's 24 automatically.
12 automatically, and you roll the second one. I didn't do mine.
No, it
right
does.
then.
It does do 2d12 normally.
So it's 24 automatically, and then you roll.
And
I
then
thought
I
it was
roll
just
2 more.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Is that a 12? I think that's a 12.
It was nice knowing you guys. It's a good
Well, it
thing I
has to
told
do-
Ace I loved him.
It has to do twice your max hit points to kill you outright.
Well,
Still.
suddenly Ace is going to use his breath weapon.
No, he got told to run, so he's running. All right, so that's
Doesn't
24.
strike me as much of a fighter.
Oh,
His breath weapon.
oh dear. So
all
24,
dragons
36, because I rolled another 12. 36, 38 plus 4, so 42.
Damn.
You're still up, right?
Uh-huh.
And so you guys are standing there in
You're
horror
bloodied, right?
as the
I am
dragon.
bloodied.
Yep. So you guys look in horror as the dragon marches over after getting like shockwaved. It runs over, takes his claw, and just crashes down on Morag. She barely gets out of the way, but just like her jacket is torn and she's got 2 large gashes, like from shoulder to shoulder, almost.
More
Watch
scars.
out!
Sick.
All right, and that
Add
is
him
the
to the
dragon's
collection.
turn. All right,
So
I'm
was
sorry.
that 44 points or 42 points of damage?
Yep.
Yeah, 42 points of damage.
How much do you have?
Damage? 42
More
points.
than 40. More than
More than
42,
42.
but
All right.
I mean,
not
not
anymore.
Yeah, Jen's
I'm
back.
still breathing. I'm still fighting. We're good.
All right, Clancy, you are
For now.
up. You are up.
Yeah, Clancy, stay back.
That's some fire.
Okay.
on
I am gonna cast 3rd level blindness and deafness on it to try and make it blind.
Okay.
Wait, third. Oh, right. You're.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a spellcaster. Haha.
Yeah, I was like, 3rd
Yeah.
level.
Blindness. Let me check blindness real quick. And what would you be casting it on?
The dragon.
Okay.
Oh, merciful DM if you're about to tell him that he can't cast that spell.
No, because it obviously needs eyes to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just saying thank you for being merciful for looking first.
Yeah, of course. All right, so gotta do a.
Instead, your spell fizzles.
Yeah.
No, because my idea is if I can blind it, then somebody else
Yeah.
can get an attack of opportunity on it.
Or at least it won't be able to hit as well. What it does is I think it gives it disadvantage.
Would it reach the dragon where it is? Where Clancy
What's your
is?
range on blindness?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
be 30
you,
feet.
you might have to.
30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll have to run. You won't have to get like right next to it, but you got to get within 30 feet of it. Yeah.
So like a
Ways to
good
go then.
run, and then I don't think I could I use it as a bonus action to
No.
cast?
No.
Unless you
spells,
have. Wait, are
yeah.
you a sorcerer?
Yeah.
You have Quicken spell as your meta magic, your sorcery points.
Well, it
That's
depends
the
on.
only way to turn it into a bonus action is
Yeah.
if you have the meta magic
Ooh.
Quicken spell.
That sounds pretty nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, you have
There's
to have
Quicken
you have
spell,
to have a
there's
special
Amplify,
ability that
whatever.
lets you
only
do
get
that.
2 of them, so it's whatever the 2 you chose are.
Yeah.
There's like careful spells so you don't hit your friends.
I think that would be in features.
Yeah.
On D&D Beyond, if you
Yeah.
have that.
Can you get close enough to him in 30 feet? Where's Clancy?
Clancy's all the way.
Yeah, Clancy's back where
Back
you guys
here,
were.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. One.
Yeah, out
Yeah.
there.
Oh.
I do have quicken spell.
Okay, so you
20,
then if you
25,
use one of
30.
your sorcery points, you can turn it into a bonus action, so you can use your action to dash.
So I'd use 2 sorcery points, or just
If that's what it says it costs.
Yeah,
correct.
it'll tell you what to do.
I don't think he would reach.
Yeah, it says
Can
I can
you reach
spend
it
2
in
sorcery
60
points.
feet?
Well,
Can he get within 30 feet?
because
of
I
it
can
in
move
60?
I can move 30 feet towards
This
or,
this
yeah, I
square
can-
is 30 feet.
Yeah,
And
so
then
you'd have
where's
to
60?
dash. You'd have to
What
dash
are you
and then
saying?
use sorcery points to use it as a bonus action.
Where's 60?
60 is where the owlbear is.
So then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can just barely reach it if he dashes and then quickens.
Yep.
Okay.
So that. So
Did you
that-
guys see this arrow?
I can see the arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you doing that?
Yeah, that is very cool, Christy.
If on the that bar that you have on the upper
Oh, I
left,
see
if
it.
you go to where the ruler is, you just select that and then you
Oh.
can measure.
There you go.
Look at this.
How do you do the ping?
If
Press
you're
and
on,
hold left click on the mouse.
yeah, you have to be on
Yeah.
select move in order to do that. I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So so
Oh my
Clancy, go ahead and dash 60 feet, and then you're using. You said 2 sorcery points is what it said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 60 feet was
Here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, and I spend 2 sorcery points to be able to cast this spell.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
that
should be
is a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
And then that was on the dragon, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so its Constitution is that. All right. What is the DC that it has to beat? What's the number?
14.
14. Okay. That is a natural 20.
Oh damn!
So.
Bro, what is this dragon rolling with?
Tony, I need you to throw those dice away immediately, please.
How about I mail them to you?
So wait, and also you said you upcast it, so you get to pick another creature. You said you cast it at 3rd level, so you get to pick another creature as well that needs to make the save. That's within 30 feet of the point that you chose.
So it would be the Sphinx.
Or no,
Tony-
sorry, that's within 30 feet of you.
Yeah. So you can do the Sphinx if you want. So I'll roll for the Sphinx.
Okay.
Sphinx is considered okay. All right. Well, the Sphinx got a 4, so the Sphinx is now blinded.
Cool.
So
And so blinded means they make attacks at disadvantage, correct?
I do believe
I'll check
so.
it. I'll check it.
Yeah, check it.
Let's,
So Clancy, explain how how you cast the spell.
Ooh, what does it look like?
What's it look
So
like?
you just kind of see this black goo. It's very fluid. It moves very fast, but it's like this black goo that just goes on both sides around the head of the Sphinx and then just closes in on it.
Okay. Yep. So Morag, you're sitting there like bloodied up. You turn, see the griffin getting ready to strike, and all of a sudden you see this big black blob envelop its head. You see it go. You see another blob go for the dragon too, but the dragon just, with a bop of its head, just breaks the goo apart.
And
Nice.
the blinded creature cannot see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. And attack rolls against that creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
That's awesome, because you know what that means. I can get sneak attack on it no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah, sneak attack. But at the end of its turn, it can try to get out of it.
Yeah.
But considering the Sphinx, the Sphinx goes goes last because it rolled
So it'll get
terrible.
one more shot. Yeah.
All right. So that's everything for you. Turn that back.
Where are my sorcery points listed on D&D Beyond?
All right, so we'll put you for.
I've never played a sorcerer.
Yeah, I don't know about D&D Beyond, but if
All right.
It would probably be in where are your key point? Or no, you don't. You're not on D&D Beyond.
sorry.
All
At
right,
what
well,
level are you? 6?
You
level
should.
6?
Oh,
y'all
wait, I
should be-
found it.
He found it. Okay, cool.
Found it.
Okay, you had
Hooray!
6.
Hooray!
Yay!
All right. So up next is the spider. So the spider is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Oh boy.
Get right up next to that guard.
Yeah,
And
these are definitely programmed to go after.
and they are going to attack this guard with 2 of its legs. Blah blah blah. That is a 7. So the spider goes in for the arms, and the guard. This is a grizzled veteran. You know, he's got a salt and pepper beard. He kind of stares this spider down and says, "Not today, laddie," and blocks both legs with its shield effectively.
Not today, spider.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
All right, and next is the Sphinx. So the Sphinx with this giant blob around its. So the Sphinx is up. Flynn, you're on deck.
Okay.
All right, so the
When
Sphinx.
do before you explain that? When do the crowd and the guards go?
They are. Oh, I'm sorry. Flynn, you are not on deck. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I should have clarified that. All right. So it'll be Flynn, or it'll be the Sphinx, then the guards, then the crowd, and then it'll be back to the top.
Yes, I would like the crowd to run away.
All right.
I keep a list, so I want
there
to
you
make
go.
sure I get
All
everybody.
right. So the
in
Sphinx
order.
is going to run.
Oh,
in the
is the
left.
Sphinx going to attempt to... Sorry, I'm helping the Sphinx, but is it going to attempt to become unblinded?
It does that at the end of its turn.
Oh, sorry. Good.
Yep.
Okay, not helping the Sphinx anyway.
I appreciate. Teacher, we didn't get homework today. Especially since it's going. Especially since it's going to go after Morag, since Morag was the last thing it saw.
Good. With disadvantage.
Yep, with disadvantage. All right, so the Sphinx is considered large.
We never got
Does
any
anyone have
healing
healing
potions or
potion?
anything, did
I was
we?
just going to say, does anyone have healing potion?
I
Okay.
think I might have one.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a 9 does not hit.
I do
It
have
does
one.
not.
There you go. So the Sphinx coming in like with a silent scream because it's got this blob around its head. It comes down and tries to attack with one of its claws, and you just deftly sidestep out of the way, despite the fact that you're all bloody to beat to shit from the dragon. All right.
I got it.
So next is the guards. So what the guards are gonna do, and I'm explaining this just for everybody's sake. The guards are gonna make Wisdom savings throws. There's going to be 2 of them. One for one side of the
Are
street,
they because they're scared?
one for the other side.
Is it because they're scared, or they might be scared?
It's because they might be scared. All right, so...
Nice guards, man.
All right, so the guards on the right side of the street, so the street that the crowds were on, or the side of the street that you 4 were on, aren't immediately freaked out, but they definitely like hold their ground. Especially, the grizzled veteran, he yells out something, be like, "Come on, men, hold your ground! They're just a bunch of statues waiting to be cut down." So they hold their ground. The 3 on the other side of the street, they don't run away screaming, but at this point they are slowly backing up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Be here today.
5, 10.
I didn't have
15.
any waffles.
All right. So they got to move through the crowd, so they're gonna lose a little bit of movement there.
Same crowd. Come on, guys.
Look, if you were there at a normal parade expecting these cool things, you see the giant statues, you freak out too. All right, and then we are going, and then just for your guys' sake, so now I'm going to do the crowd. Flynn, you are on deck.
Okay.
And what the crowd is going to do is they're going to do intelligence savings throw. And that's to figure out if they're smart enough to go, we need to get the heck out of here, or they're so scared that they're paralyzed with fear.
Oh, God.
All right, so the right side of the street first.
Oh, no.
They all just decided
They weren't. No,
all
they weren't.
wanna attack.
No, I'll say they both were not natural ones, but they both failed. They failed. So everybody. So you just hear people screaming, like there was the dragon swiped through the crowd with its tail. So there's people over there screaming and freaking out. There's people, where the giant's boulder. I'm gonna say boulder, not sphere. Boulder was thrown, so people are just screaming, freaking out, like paralyzed with fear at this point. So now we are back up the top to Flynn. Morag, you're on deck. Oh,
all right.
Let me put. I gotta do something real quick here.
You gonna move it?
Yes.
All right. So this is to signify that the owl bear is dead.
That one's dead. That's right.
Yeah. That's just
there's
what.
Not like an X.
I mean, I could probably draw an X here.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I just did
as long as there's
freehand
that shows that it's
there, dead.
Whatever works.
Beautiful.
All right, hold on,
So
hold
when
on. Let me get the. I gotta get the next one ready. Oh no one's getting it. Never mind. I was being silly. I'm being silly.
Oh no.
I'm kidding.
I'll just see myself out, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm going to move. First of all, I'm just going to move the cube as a bonus action. Just move it over to. Is that even a bonus action, or just move it either way? I just I don't have any.
I forgot to roll for the Sphinx. The Sphinx's Constitution. It still fails, so it's still blinded.
I didn't remind you.
But I remembered.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter because it failed anyway. And it would have been at the end of its turn, so at the start of its next turn, it would have either been fine or not. So.
Oh yeah, it actually just says you can move the cube up to 10 feet before you roll. Yep. So no action.
Nope,
at all.
I don't. It's no action whatsoever. I can just move it on a whim because I'm concentrating anyways.
Up to 10 feet.
Yep. So where was the dragon?
The dragon only moved about 10 feet.
All right,
it moved I think like 15 or 20. Yeah, so not a lot. It didn't have to go.
If
far.
I can, I want to move the cube so it's engulfing the Sphinx and the dragon. If I can.
Okay.
You can create a cube for this. That might make it easier to track from now on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is where the dragon was, and he wants to move it as far 10 feet will make him.
Yeah, and yeah, that's. That's fine. Just remember, these are still constructs.
Yeah, for
Bill,
sure.
you should be able to draw a cube with the little painter's brush on the upper left.
Yeah.
So
not all the effects. Not all the effects are immune for constructs. I think.
Yeah, not all of them.
right.
Some of them are blindness. Yeah, one of them's blindness.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, so the
incapacitated.
cube can do multiple things. Okay.
Yeah.
It does one of 4 things, and some of them
Okay.
is just plain old not able to move.
Yeah,
So.
it's
Oh,
20
so you
feet
roll
up.
randomly? You don't pick it?
He has to roll a D4
It's roll
every
random
turn,
every turn.
Oh, okay.
and he can move it before he rolls.
Okay. All right, cool.
So I'm going
Neat.
to like kind of do one of these. It's a 20-foot
It's
cube.
20 feet, so it needs to be 4 cubes on each side.
Yeah, there's something like that ish.
Yeah,
Like
you
that?
can hit both of them without hitting Morag. Yeah, that's pretty
Okay,
easy.
sweet deal.
What's the
rolling
range on it?
D4.
What's the range on it?
It's
This is left over from last time it was already cast.
yes, and once I've cast it, I could just continue moving it 10 feet in any direction.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if you had to like move closer or anything like that to move it. So.
And no,
Was it a 1 again?
that's a 1 again. All right, they smell apple pie in there.
Yeah.
Like, totally.
So
not
for some
charmed.
reason, Morag, you're sitting here bloodied. You've got this giant dragon, and you've got this, large sphinx staring you down, and all of a sudden, you smell apple pie.
Don't go into the light.
Don't go in the queue.
Not like
Right.
a full on like in your face, but just like a whiff. Like the house next door to you is making apple pie.
She's
All right.
thinking, I farted on him and he graces me with apple pie.
All right.
Can't help that you're a Clydesdale.
All right, Flynn. Anything else?
Yes. I'm going to be moving. I'm actually, as I'm like coming up behind this guard, I'm gonna like put my hand on the shoulder. You can do this. You can do this. Ah! And I'm gonna be running out in behind my compatriots.
Oh, okay. I guess Sarge is standing his ground, so I guess that I should be able to do the same, right?
Yeah, you got this.
How do I? Okay, I need to not draw. I need to move.
Move, yeah, select.
Select move. Here we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so moving about here. And who's this right in front of me? Is that Kira with the red dot?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Kira, I'm going to turn right to you and I'm going to throw out some bardic inspiration your way. It's going to kind of, Kira, you can do it. It's going to be so great. You're going to get him in the face with an arrow.
Nice.
And that's a D8.
Yeah.
That is a
remember I
D8.
have mine.
All right. Let me
Up to
pull
10
my
minutes.
D8 out. Okay.
And
All
I
right.
need to mark both of those off. And then the only, you know what? Yes. I'm going to take, how far can I throw a dagger? I've never thrown a dagger before.
2080, I want to believe. Long range is 80, short range is 20.
2060.
Oh, 2060. I was close.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, so you're within that range, so.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to throw...
Look at him taking a leaf out of Clancy's book.
Well, he's not using the dagger anymore. I got it. Somebody's going to do it. I'm going to throw a dagger at the dragon.
All right. Roll for an attack.
All right. Come on, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nat 20.
It's like the little goblin in Critical Role. I win! You dead!
So, yeah. That's a, well, actually, no, that's a 9. Yeah.
So, not used to throwing daggers, very proud of all of the inspiration you've given to people. You wind up, you chuck your knife, and it just goes sailing right over the dragon's head.
Good throw, though.
Good.
And Morag, as you're sitting there bloodied, things surrounding you, smelling apple pie, you see this dagger, cha-ching, cha-ching, next to you.
Really, Flynn?
Yeah, about that. My bad.
Nice try, Flynn. Be careful.
Stick with the apple pie.
And that's going to be my turn.
All right, Morag, you are up. Jen, you're on deck.
God.
Thank
Okay,
you,
I-
Jesus.
Basically. Great. I'm gonna lightning whip the dragon. hopefully.
Dragon. All
Look
right.
good.
All right.
Okay, never mind.
Well,
I got a 9.
so you go to lightning whip the dragon right in front of you. It pulls its wing up in front of it and just bats off the wing harmlessly.
Rude. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. All right. Anything
You
else?
have bonus or movement, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, anyone can make like a
yeah.
what is it, offhand attack, but it's like I don't know if it's a disadvantage, but you don't get your bonuses, or you don't get all your bonuses, or something.
I don't think you get your proficiency. You mean like
I
the
think that's what it
two-handed?
is. Yeah.
Yep. So
You
you
could make an attack with a
take a
light weapon
swing.
after you
Yeah,
attack,
you could take
yeah.
a swing at your other hand at the Sphinx because you're
No.
going to get advantage on it automatically.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
actually, yeah, we can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my quarter staff actually and go as my bonus action and go after. Screw it. No, I'm going after the dragon again. I'm mad
Jesus
at this
Christ! All right.
Question.
How many hit
what
points
do
do you
those
have?
gauntlets
Is this
do
a
to
good
you?
idea?
What?
The
They give
Sphinx-
me extra strength,
Okay, gotcha.
Sphinx
which
has
is why I
disadvantage.
chose quarter staff because yeah.
Yep. So here's what I imagine. You don't have like a. So I imagine because you're an artificer and you can correct me on this if you're wrong, but I imagine you have like a retractable staff.
Nice.
So you just like pull it out and then you just.
I love it.
That's what I imagine
dope,
you doing.
But I rolled a nat 1, so I got it and it stuck.
So she just has
You're
one of
just
those
holding
tiny
like a
little
stick.
Yeah,
So
you
I
know those
rolled
batons that are
another
collapsible
9.
and they're like this big. So she's like,
Yeah. Like
I was
one
so
part comes
excited
out.
because I was like +8. It'll be no, I got a nat 1.
That sucks.
So I grabbed it, and it's stuck. The button's not working.
All right. Kira. All right. Anything else?
wait, Kira, I thought I was next.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
You're right. You're right.
movement.
Sorry. I don't know why I skipped you.
Jen's frozen in fear.
5, 10.
Wait, are you moving out of melee range?
I just want to leave.
Do you have an action? If you don't have an action, you're just
I
gonna
don't.
provoke an attack of opportunity.
Try for
I
it.
know. I know.
One of them is disadvantage.
That's
Should
true.
run towards me to make my job easier.
I really don't have anywhere that I can run to really get out of the way because
Don't move.
You
You don't provoke an attack of
No.
opportunity from
yeah,
both of them.
I'm just gonna stand my ground.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you, Bora.
Okay. All right. Jen, you are up. Kira is on deck.
Can I make it to the dragon without dashing? Let's see.
I mean, I'll give you instead of like.
Oh yeah.
You
That's
should be
only
able to
30.
do
I
fine,
have
yeah.
40-foot speed. Okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
geez, you're fine.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to run up to the dragon and be like, "Get the hell away from my friend!" and punch the hell out of it. First
So
punch.
at this point, you're basically punching the tail.
Okay. Sure.
Butt punch.
Butt
Punch.
butt punch,
Punch
for
for
a
the butt munch.
19 plus 7 is a 26 butt punch.
That will most definitely
That's
hit.
a heckin' butt punch, man.
Fist goes all the way
He's
in.
gonna feel that in the morning.
Oh,
that's
God.
That's 8 damage.
Whoa.
All
This
right.
is gonna leave a bruise.
All right.
And then I shall use my flurry of blows, which grants me the advantages of disengage and gives me 2 extra attacks for a key point.
I'm a punch them all to hell.
Punch, 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 punch. 16?
On the dragon, that will hit.
Yes! Oh god, thank you. 7 for that hit. This is the second hit from Flurry of Blows now.
All right.
Oh, nat 20!
Let's go. All
Get
right.
that dragon. Get him.
And
All right. So that's an auto 6.
6 plus 6 plus 4. So 10, 16 magical bludgeoning. That's the third hit.
Okay.
And I shall use my extra attack to hit one more time. Just for extra good
Because
measure.
why not?
Because why? You know, he's just begging for it. Please give
No
me
wonder
grit.
that
Please give me
punch
grit. Please
to
give
the
me grit.
gut hurt so much.
Ugh. Okay, 9 plus 7. 16.
That'll still hit.
Yes!
One thing
So that
everyone
is
has learned
6,
is
so
never to
10
get punched
magical
by
bludgeoning damage.
a Jin.
All right.
Jesus, I lost track of how much damage I just did.
You did 31 points of damage.
nice.
So yeah, so you guys see Jen run up.
Punch.
Yeah, what does the flurry... I don't think I've asked you this before. What does that flurry of blows look like?
So, especially since she's all amped up, she's not only punching fast, but like even her movements are pretty fast. But they're still like sort of swaying that tipsy sway. And as she sort of comes in for her punches, her arms just sort of become like a blur of motion that she's just
like Matrix.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like the Matrix style. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
That was everything, but I have the advantage of disengage, so I do not provoke attacks of opportunity, but I move forward, so it's fine.
Hold on. I forgot I gotta move you. And I'm gonna assume that you are moved there away from his cube.
Correct.
Okay, cool. All right, so that is Kira. You are up, and the Phoenix is on deck.
And Flynn, Morag needs some help.
On it.
Mentally, physically, emotionally.
Because I would
All
figure
right.
I can see you by this point and how bloodied you are.
Yeah.
So Kira is going to run up to the dragon, and I'm gonna use my dash to do that. And then I feel like she would try to like hop up on its tail and run up its back, and then do like flying leap with both daggers.
Ooh.
Okay. Once again, give me an acrobatics check.
Come on, please, dear God.
I'll help her up.
Use that D8.
That's a 14. Oh,
Yep. And you have your
I'm gonna
hero
use the
points.
D8.
And you have your hero points.
I'm gonna use the D8. All right, so 14 plus 4 is 18.
And you're doing this on the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, running up, leaping up on its tail and up to its back.
I'd say since it's considered a huge creature, that 18 is no problem for you.
Okay.
You have to step a little gingerly because that tail,
We're small,
that whole
yeah.
backside just took a whooping. But yeah, you do make your way up,
It's
and
a
you're
little
gonna,
swollen.
and then do like the. All right.
And it'll be sneak attack for one of them because of Morag and Jen.
All right, so that's considered. Is that so? You're gonna roll. That's considered 2 attacks then?
It's 2, yeah, because I get the 2 weapon.
Okay. All
The
right,
2
so it's
weapon
like pop,
fighting.
pop.
So it's
Okay.
basically pop pop. So
Okay.
maybe she leads a little bit one because she's
Yep.
right-handed.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, do I get advantage on that? Is that how that works?
They said, do we have her flanked or no? Or it flanked or no?
I mean,
don't know.
Morag on the
Morag's
front
her on
side.
top
Yeah, you know what? Sure.
With the 3 of us?
Yeah, with 3 of you, with 2 of it basically surrounding it. Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I rolled 2 19s.
Nice.
Nice.
So 19 plus 7 is 26
That'll hit
for the
easily.
first one. Okay.
And then you get sneak attack on the first attack, but not the
Get
second
it,
one.
Kira. Get
Yeah.
it, Kira.
Yep.
All right. So for the first attack, that is
All these little people just flying around.
I know 6, 10, 13, 15 plus 4, 19 damage on the first one.
All right.
And then the second one is 8 damage.
Ooh.
Baby.
Okay. All right. So, yep. So you see Kira deftly run up the tail, come down, slice through its back. Once again, doesn't give any screams or howls of pain or anything like that, but definitely leaving a huge gash and that purple hue, because you now notice it too, because you're quite literally on its back.
Like
that
on top of it.
Yeah, that purple hue, you feel it start to like waver a little bit.
Sweet.
All right, and now you are on top of the dragon. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that on reality. Oops, that's the wrong thing.
You know, I think
Let me see.
I think you could, but it might cover you
Oh,
up.
yep.
Oh, wait, nope,
There
there
you
you are.
go.
Hooray!
There I am.
All right.
Maybe a little bit this way.
But
so
more
I'm
up near the
quite-
head.
Not,
yes,
you're
not in
not
the
in the
box.
cube.
Yeah.
All right.
Not in the cube.
Well, you just like me a lot, and you smell apple pie.
All right. So,
Man,
all right.
a great
So
time
next-
for making it smell so nice over here.
All right. So next
I know.
is the Phoenix. So the Phoenix will fly over to this small crowd of people
Oh,
here
no, come on.
and attack the crowd.
That guard needs to do something.
Yeah,
No
those are the
kidding.
spare guards, though.
All right. So hold on. So that, and then
Where's Icewind?
all right. So and then what did you
Yeah.
do?
The rest of the bears.
Okay.
No kidding.
All right. Okay. So you see the phoenix fly over to this crowd and just slash with its clawed wings, taking 2 of this crowd of people down.
Oh.
So
Like down?
Like down.
Oh.
Like, baby, are you down? Down.
All right.
Down,
So
down,
we've got
down.
yeah, and yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right. And then next is the Atlas, and then Mr. Dragon is after that. All right. So the Atlas.
Kira's gonna be in trouble very shortly.
I know we
think.
can't tell if they're being bloodied, but is there any indication of their the dragon's condition?
It
When you
is.
said the dragon like flickered.
Yeah, it shredded all up. Like, you shredded its, like, tail and backside. Kira did 2 huge gashes in its back. Morai, did you hit it? I forget.
I heard its ears.
That's right. Yeah, so it's got, like, cracks.
With
it's like
piccolo music.
Yeah, it's got cracks in its skull, so it's not looking fantastic.
Okay.
All right, so next is Atlas. So Atlas is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh god.
And attack that crowd of people.
Yeah, they're literally just programmed to go after civilians.
The people,
this is not
yeah.
any sort of monster behavior. I actually meant to say that during my turn. Jen is taking note of the fact that these things are going after civilians instead of going after the obvious threats.
Except for the dragon. It's just going after me.
Yeah, the dragon is going after the things that are going after
All
it,
right.
but the rest of
So-
them are just like looking for targets.
So you see this giant Atlas, like, trundle over and take a swing down with one of its giant arms, and 2 more civilians go down.
Oh no.
We're trying, Starhel. We're trying. Or Furon, we're trying.
There's only 5 of us.
Where's fucking Icewind when you need
I
him?
know.
All right.
Where's his weapon, ice or breath weapon?
Or that little magic gnome that was amplifying the governor's voice. Where's he?
Yeah. I wish we had had a spell that we could have caught, like, the sphere in the midair, you know?
All right. Next is the dragon. So,
There you go.
all right. So the dragon
Kira on top of it.
is.
Jen behind it. Morag in front of it.
All right, so the dragon. So what we're gonna do, Kira, is we're gonna do opposed athletics, because he's gonna try to shake you off, and you got to try to hang on.
Would hers
Can't be acrobatics.
No, because she's got to have the strength to hold on.
The strength to hold on. Yeah. No, I get it.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, so
How many hero points do I have? 5.
all right, hold on.
do
You
it.
got this.
You got this. Nat 20.
Hold on.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right, so I'm
It's
guessing.
not a 1, unfortunately.
All right. Oh,
It's a-
jeez. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. 6.
Oh, he got a 7.
Oh, can I use a hero point?
Or
Yeah.
2.
You'd use 2
2
hero,
hero
points.
points?
Yep.
Okay, I'm
2.
gonna use 2 hero points.
All right.
Hang on.
Yep. Because he rolled, well... custom.
She's getting bucked like a bronco.
I wish this
Ride
worked.
him, cowboy.
Hold on.
Ah.
Yeehaw.
This is really annoying.
Yahoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Well, hold on. Let me just double. I'm being fair. All right. So nope, that's not helpful. I'm trying to find somebody. Oh, +4. Okay. So all right. So it rolled a 4. I forgot its bonus is +4, so you'd have to use 3
Just
to beat
use
it.
3.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I will use 3 because I don't want to go flying. I feel
All
like
right.
that would be
Yep.
bad.
So, so you guys, Morag and Jen, you see the dragon just, try to
Kira!
shake and flap its wings behind its back to try to get Kira off, but by the skin of her fingernails, she's hanging on.
You see her little feet flapping in the air.
Yeah. All right, and then that is.
Hang in there, little buddy.
All right, can the dragon? Oh, Clancy, you're on deck, by the way. You're on deck, by the way. Let's see. Can the dragon do anything else? I didn't think so, because that is... yeah, because it's not going to move at this point or anything like that, so... yeah, alright, so that's it. You are... Clancy, you are up.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my action to get to Morag, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to hand her my healing potion, so she can drink it.
Okay. Are you going to be able to make it?
Yeah, because she's only like 30 feet away.
Okay, because
Right, but
Morag's...
go.
You have to... because you'll have to go around.
But you have to go around.
So you have to calculate that.
Yeah.
If he's being charmed by Flynn, then I mean technically, but yeah, either way.
All right.
But if your movement's 30, then if you use your movement and your action to move, then you can get there. If Tony will allow the bonus action to at least hand it to her or something.
Yeah.
That's up to Tony.
All right. So I'm going to make a ruling.
Okay.
I will say you can do that. So you could dash 60 feet to get next to her and use a bonus action to hand her the potion, or you can go 30 feet to get around, and then I will let you do a bonus action to try to throw her a healing potion, and then you can still have your action to do something else.
Do they have to check to catch it?
It depends on what he wants to do.
I don't want to risk losing that potion, so I'm just gonna dash so I can actually hand her the potion.
Okay. All right.
Because it's very important that she heals up.
Well, I mean, I can cure wounds myself.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's up to you. That's Clancy. That's what you want to rock with. Go ahead.
We'll go ahead and do it anyway.
All right. Sit.
So I'd be moving like right.
Yeah, I mean, you like going 60 feet. You can get around all that, no problem.
Yeah.
You can run around the dragon.
Oh, I forgot.
You gotta switch to select.
I was gonna say,
Yeah. Okay.
No, I do that. I was doing that too. Perfect.
I'm just gonna keep pointing to the place I want to go.
Why don't you go, Clancy? Why don't you go one more to the left so you're behind her and not next to anything else? There you go.
Okay.
All right. So you see Clancy sprinting behind this giant, floating cube around all these creatures that are, thrashing about and all that. And you see him run up and what do you say as you're running up to Morag?
So he's just gonna run up. He's like, "You're probably gonna need this." I would just take it. It's not a mystery potion. It's a healing potion.
All right.
All right.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. Well, you have to use it on your turn. What? You have to use it on your turn. You can't drink it right now.
Well, yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get this.
But it'd be 2d4. All right. And that's it for Clancy. So the spider is next. All right. So the spider, peeved that its attack against the guard failed, is going to attack the guard again with its 2 arms.
Nice
What did I
tattoo,
say
Tony.
the spider was? The spider was plus 5. Okay. Ooh, okay. So does that... Ooh, dear. Alright. Whoo! Nice. Alright. So, you see the spider come up, and it thwacks at the guard 2 times. It doesn't get his shield up quick enough this time, but as it slaps him in the face the second time, he raises his face. You see blood starting to trickle down from a big gash on his cheek. You say, "You have to do better than that."
Tony, you realize that this guy's gonna require a name later, right?
Yeah.
Yup.
I don't know. We'll have to see if he survives this mission. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. now is the Sphinx. So the Sphinx, still at disadvantage, is going to attempt to attack Morag.
Oh, of course.
Well, once again, you were the last thing it saw, so... Okay, just to see if I do worse. Okay, so that was... So it's 3 plus 6 for 9. I'm gonna guess does not hit.
Nice.
Okay, I guess it does not hit. Morag.
It was what?
9.
No.
All right, cool. So it slashes at you with a claw. You definitely duck out of the way again. And it's going to sit there and try to see what it can do next. All right, so next we got the guards. So we got the guards on the right.
Come on, guards, step up.
Oh! All right. So, the guards on the right side, with the exception of Sarge, freak the F out and book it. So,
Checks again? I didn't realize I had to make checks again. Oh.
well, yeah, because they're still freaked out. All right, so these two book it. They're all the way
Where are
here,
you going?
but consider them out of sight. The guards on the left side see all of this action going on in their side and say, "Know what? Forget this. This is our city. We're going to stand up to this." And they go charging into battle.
Yes.
All right.
Finally, man.
All right, so this guy, where's the other one? This guy and this guy. All right, so we are going to roll some attacks on Mr. Atlas here.
Freaking time, guards. Jeez.
All right, so, and now, because the guys on the left rolled a nat 20, they don't have to do any more checks.
Oh, nice.
Because they have been empowered by your guys' action and realizing that they've seen their citizens in front of them die and they need to stand their ground. Okay, so they're gonna attack the first two are gonna attack with their short swords, or long swords, I should say. Oh my god, what is it? 18 plus 3 for 21. That'll definitely hit. And then 1d6. We'll count that. So it's 4 plus 1 for 5 on Atlas. And then the other one, boom. Do the same thing. Boom. Ugh, he didn't do as good. All right, and then the one down there will attack the Phoenix. Phoenix is considered okay. Good. All right. Oh no, never mind. No, that's good. All right, so he's gonna do 1d6. Hup. Nice. All right, so then he does 4 to the Phoenix.
I like the sound effects, Tony.
Yeah, the sound effects for rolling dice.
Sorry. All right, and then the crowds, we get to roll for their intelligence to see if they get the F away or not.
Run away. Run away.
Regrettably, they are both still paralyzed with fear and do not move.
Solid.
All right. Oh, I forgot to. Oh yeah, the Sphinx attacked and missed. Okay. All right. So Flynn, you are up. Morag, you're on deck.
Okay. So, since the dragon and Sphinx have not moved, I'm going to just keep the cube right there. We're going to roll the d4. See what we get.
That actually does damage.
Come on. At least make it so they can't do anything.
Something.
Oh.
All right, we got a 2. What's a 2?
All right. So I forgot to roll for the Sphinx's Constitution. Still fails.
All right, so they have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be blinded until the start of the next turn.
Oh, okay.
There's a bouquet of flowers that appear all the way around. There's just flowers throughout the entire cube.
All right,
An explosion of flowers.
Explosion of flowers. Okay.
They need to succeed 16.
Okay. All right. Well, since the Sphinx is already blinded, it auto fails.
Okay.
So we'll do the dragon.
Now it's covered with flowers.
Regrettably, I am going to make a ruling and say, Kira, you do have to do this check as well.
Oh, that's
because
fine.
you are on the dragon's back.
It's a what was it? Dexterity save.
I guess
Yeah,
correct.
you got this,
minus
Kira.
3. Nat 1 for the dragon.
Ooh.
It's not
Blinded.
good.
Give flowers.
Blinded.
I got a 10.
Total?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh no.
Nope.
So now
So
Kira.
what was the effect? I'm
Blinded.
blinded.
Yep.
Yeah, you're blinded. It's all kinds of flowers all over the place. They're just totally up in your face.
Yeah.
So any perception checks that
this is
rely
not
on sight,
helpful.
yeah,
Sorry.
any perception checks that rely on sight, you automatically fail, and attack rolls against you have advantage, and attacks that you may have disadvantage.
Okay.
All right. So yep. So now, as the dragon's thrashing about, Kira's hanging on for dear life. Kira, your vision is suddenly filled with daisies and daffodils and roses, to the point where you cannot see a thing.
Flynn!
Sorry. All right.
All right.
I'm going to move so that I am within 15 feet of the spider.
All right.
But nothing else. So right about here, I think.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Now let's see.
You're on Pan, I think. Oh, never mind.
That was about here-ish. And I am going to cast. Was it Thunder Wave? So with a clap of my hands, instead of my ass cheeks.
Classy.
There's a wave of thunderous force that sweeps out from me.
Can you just clap your ass cheeks next time?
Sure.
Yes, do it.
I'm gonna start twerking and clapping my butt
Okay,
cheeks.
perfect.
There we
So,
go. Lovely.
15-foot cube all the way around me. Everything has to make a Constitution saving throw. It should only be the spider.
Yep.
And once we do that, we'll figure out the damage and so forth.
All right. What's the DC?
16.
Oh. Okay. Fails.
Constitution.
Fails.
Okay, perfect. And I'm totally sorry. I meant to mention I was going to cast that at 3rd level, if that's all right.
Cool with me?
Cool. Second level. Second level.
Which
sorry.
one?
Are you
Which one?
sure?
Second level.
Okay.
I don't have 3rd level spells, do I? Oh, I do have 3rd level. Third.
I cast that 3rd level.
3rd level. 3rd level. I was right the first time.
This is very nice.
So 2d8, 4d8. 4d8 damage and everything that within it. So only the spider will be pushed back 10 feet as well. Also, there's a 300-foot audible boom that just goes
Okay.
for 300 feet. Everybody can hear it.
Yep.
So 4d8 damage. Here we go.
He only wants to roll his big dice.
What's that?
I said he only wants to roll his big dice.
There you go.
5, 7, so 12. We're up to 16. 22.
22.
Nice.
All right.
22 on the big spider.
Nice.
And it's pushed 10 feet away from you?
Yep, it's pushed 10 feet
All right.
away from me.
And I'm going to make another ruling because the spider is moving past the guard. The guard is going to get an attack of opportunity on it.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Charge.
Get busted!
12 plus 3. 2 spiders need. All right. Yep, that'll hit. And then so that's a d6. Yep, d6 plus 1.
Beautiful.
3. All right, so
to do
3 plus
something.
4, so it does 4 more damage. As the spider is pushed back the guard says, "Oh, you're not getting away that easy," and slashes at it,
Solid.
Nice.
damaging it more.
That'll live, Sarge.
All right,
That'll
anything else,
live.
Flynn?
That's all I could do from here.
All right, Morag, you're up. Jen, you're on deck.
Don't forget to move the spider.
Oh yeah, good call. Thanks.
Okay. I am going to One more time.
One more time.
One more, gonna
We're
celebrate.
gonna celebrate.
One more time.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Yes, shatter it to pieces.
Do it.
You could do it right where the cube is.
Yeah,
They're both,
it's
and they're
bas-
both
yeah,
at
it's that
disadvantage?
Is that
basically
side,
the same cube.
How'd that go, Kaylee?
Let's fucking go!
So, Constitution 13.
Constitution 13
Fail,
on
fail,
both of
fail,
them.
fail,
Yeah.
fail,
Come
fail.
on, fail.
Fail now. You're not the guy.
They both fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was nice.
Wow. Okay. Which one is more damaged?
Most definitely the dragon.
Okay, cool. It's gonna take 5 damage, and the Sphinx is gonna take...
From Shatter?
16.
Right, because it does the first.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
it's well, you just
3d8.
said 5. Okay. I was confused.
5 for the dragon.
Wait,
16
they
for the
both take
Sphinx.
all of it. Unless if they
I
both
was gonna
fail.
say, I thought they would
They
both,
both take
if they
all
both
3
failed.
dice.
They
Oh,
It's not unless it says it goes to the next highest HP. It's
Hang on.
anyone who fails takes all the damage.
Yeah.
That's what
Unless you can
That's
only
what I
target
thought,
one
too.
creature or whatever.
My bad. So we did that wrong last time, too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't say the damage is divvied up.
Yep.
It,
Yep.
it just
They
says.
took it all.
Alright, so it takes.
Hi, I'm from the Damage Distribution Center.
And
Alright,
the
so-
creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage.
And
Yeah.
they both failed
Yeah.
anyway, so. Alright,
Yeah, they
so
both
that's
failed anyway,
21 to
doesn't
both of them? 21 to both of them?
What was your 3d8 roll?
16. Yeah, that should be 21.
Wait,
What you rolled 3d8? What was your roll?
I'm just
Total.
gonna re-roll so that we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right. So
She rolls this in 21. I'm gonna be like, damn it!
12.
12, okay. Alright.
It's 21
No, it wasn't. It was 16.
and 5.
16 and 5 is 21.
Where do you get?
You
Where do
said
you
the
get
first
five?
guy took 5 and the second guy took 16 the first time. Like when you did your
Bro,
math the first
it's
time, you
fine.
told us
Bro.
one guy took
Hey,
16
guess what?
and one guy took 5.
Guess
but
what?
anyway, it's 12.
On a
12.
12, how do you take the dragon out?
Yeah!
Ah!
And
Okay.
is Kira okay?
At the knees.
We'll find out.
Should be. Okay, so I basically want.
She won't be able to see.
Yeah, she can't see it coming anyway.
I want it to be this like spherical thing,
Yeah?
but I want it to just increasingly like a vortex around them of just sound
Mm-hmm.
getting so loud that the dragon's head just
Okay. Alright, so yeah. So Kira, you notice this. And Jen, you notice this. You see this sphere kind of go by the dragon's head and a little bit above where the Sphinx is. And you see it just go bigger.
I see it. Kira
Bigger.
feels it.
Bigger.
Yeah.
And whoa, whoa,
I can
whoa,
feel the
whoa,
vibrations
whoa,
in the
whoa, whoa,
dragon.
whoa, 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 whoa. And then you see the dragon's head once again, emotionless, but it just, and then the whole, the whole body starts to crumble down in on itself. Kira, I need you to make a acrobatics saving throw. Or
Acrobatic.
Well, either an
Dex saving
acrobatics check or a dexterity saving throw, whichever better for you.
Well, it's going to be the acrobatics check.
There you go.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
yeah.
So you feel the body start to crumble itself.
Would that be at disadvantage because of the blindness?
Is it
Was that-
sight or feeling?
It's
don't know.
I would say
I'm
it's
asking
feeling.
the DM.
It's
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
then
doing
fine.
feeling because you're literally like hanging on to the
I
dragon,
mean,
so
I
you
was
feel
totally
it.
feeling it like vibrate and then
Yeah.
start to collapse.
Yeah, so you're like, uh-oh. So then you do a jump. Oh, explain how you jump off this crumbling dragon. I'm gonna let you
I mean,
do it.
I'd be going.
Yeah, all the flowers all everywhere.
Flowers in my face.
That don't seem to go away no
and
matter
it's-
how many times you
I know,
spit.
and as I feel it start to collapse, I think she would probably take like a couple of steps and try to like leap off of it, like over its shoulder, kind of towards where
Yeah, okay.
Morag was.
All right. All right.
Uh,
So
Lands on
you.
Morg's head, kills her.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Catch me!
All right. So yep. So yep. So Kira, you jump back, land right next to Morag, so you can move yourself off of.
Probably
off
not super graceful since I
the
can't
dragon.
see.
Move yourself off the
Question.
dragon.
Just so I know I'm on the same page. So it's not 3d8 per creature.
Well, it's 3d8, and they all take
The same damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why when you were divvying it up, I'm like, that sounds like she rolled 21. Like, you know.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Okay. So now we do an X on the dragon.
16 and 5 then.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Hey, either way, you still took the dragon out with the 12. So
You
that works.
did.
All right.
Look at that.
All right. That is Morag's. That was Morag's turn. You doing anything
I have a
else?
question.
No.
Okay. Yes, Kira.
Am I still blinded since I've moved out of the cube, or is it like an effect that follows me?
I think it's only when you're in the cube.
Yeah, Flynn, you can double check, but I
It's
believe
only when you're inside the cube.
Only-
Once you
Ooh.
set foot out, instantly flowers clear up and you're good.
Yep. So basically, you
Actually-
land next to Morag and like
Jump out.
you do one last swat, and then all the flowers just dissipate.
Actually,
Okay.
since the Sphinx is blinded, can I disengage or no?
It'll still get an attack of
be a
opportunity, but it'll just be a disadvantage.
Okay.
It's way
Then I'll
better.
just stay.
All right. Cool.
Sorry, you're still engaged.
All right.
I can
Morag.
punch
Not
it.
yet.
Not yet.
Whoa!
I'm an NPC ready to punch.
All right. I got to plan a wedding apparently.
Yeah, you do. I wrote it down.
Jen, you're up. Kira, you're on deck.
Yes, I've been ready. I've been in my stance.
Finish him.
Finish him. I'm gonna go either around the body or on the body, but stay out of the cube to come around. I can move through Morag's space because I am a halfling.
Sure.
And I want to start punching the Sphinx.
All right. Just for giggles, give me an acrobatics check with advantage, just to make sure you get around the dragon's like crumbled
Without
body.
tripping it up, yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you advantage.
That acrobatics, you said?
Yeah.
22.
Oh yeah, no problem. So you're
Running up the body. Naruto
Yep.
run.
Yep. Naruto run.
Running around, sort of sliding below Morag's feet to get up to the side of the Sphinx.
Yep.
And start punching it.
All right. Punch deep.
With
Punch.
advantage, right? Ooh, and that's
Yep.
a 1, so I get to reroll that one.
Yep. Because it's blinded.
Okay.
All right. The
All right,
Sphinx
so that is a 19 to hit for the first punch.
That'll hit. Yep.
Oh, I just
Yep,
need to use
that'll hit.
my inspiration. And I'm not allowed to use. You said ability check, so not damage. Okay, so that is 5 damage for the first hit. I am not going to use a key. I am going to use a key point. I'm going to use Flurry of Blows.
All right.
Okay.
Go
One
for it.
minus key point. So 2 hits. That I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration on. That. Well, actually, maybe I'm not, because that is. Oh, I have to decide before you tell me whether I succeeded. So let me do the math first.
Sure.
9 plus 7 is 16.
That'll hit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me anyway. So,
Yep.
so that is 6 more damage.
All right.
Second flurry of blows hit is a 21
That'll hit.
Ooh.
for another 6 damage. And my extra attack for 17.
That'll hit.
Oh, sorry, that was sideways. For another 6 damage.
All right.
And I have the advantages of the disengage action, so I'm going to. Actually,
You're
I'm
gonna
not.
tell me how you take it out, is what you're gonna do.
Yes, fuck yeah, I am. I'm just like once again like flurry, just.
What are you fighting right now?
The
Knock
Sphinx.
as high as
Okay.
I can, hit the thing as high as I can on its body, or if it bends down to me, clock it in the face.
All right. Yep. So yeah, you see once again, light, doo, 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 and then she just winds up for the uppercut. The uppercut shatters the head, including the black blob that just seems to dissipate along with the head. And as the head explodes after her vicious uppercut, the rest of the body just. And that is the Sphinx down.
Maybe I will move. So since I do have the bonuses, or the advantages, I know they can't hit me because they're dead anyway. But
let me.
I am going to head up
Yoink.
towards the big guy that's
Yoink.
causing problems.
All right, that would be the Atlas.
Yeah.
Or
So, let's see. Probably would have used 20 feet of movement to climb the dragon. So, right, climb up and down the dragon.
Yeah.
And then, so I have another 20 feet towards the Atlas.
Go ahead.
Let's go with the arrow. We'll try it again. Okay, wait. First I ended up here. I can move me!
Hooray!
And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, no. 20. Okay. Alright, I'm right on his tail.
All right. Kira, you are up. And the Phoenix is on deck.
All right, the Phoenix is on deck. So I'm going to. Where's my little measure? I should have been doing this before. Oh, I can get there in a dash. Seeing Jen run over to the Atlas, I'm gonna run over to help this guard with the Phoenix.
All right.
And I'm gonna probably come around so I can get behind it, kind of.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Yep.
With my 2 daggers.
All right. That's the Phoenix, and the Phoenix is okay. Go ahead.
All right. Damn it, this is weird. So both daggers I rolled a 12 on, plus 7, 19 to hit.
Both will hit.
Creepy. Okay. So for the first dagger. Oh, that's weird. Let me fix that. All right. 3, 6, 12 plus 4 is 16 for 1. And 6 for the other.
14 and 6?
16 and 6.
16 and 6. Okay. How do you take it out?
Nice. I think it's the same thing. I think she just kind of dashes over and kind of like spins around behind it as she gets up there, and just with one dagger, she holds them backhand. So
Okay, nice. So you just kind of do slash as you like slice this thing basically in half, and it, once again the purplish hue fades and it just crumbles to the ground in front of you. The guard standing in front of it looks at you and goes, "That was awesome."
I love you.
Mary's gonna just, and then she'll be taking off towards the Atlas next.
All right. All right.
I love you, not my type. That's my awful British accent.
Michael Caine.
It's all right there.
Michael Caine.
All right.
I was here.
Sorry, love. You know my
Hi,
type.
Puppet.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So, as Kira delivers this final blow to the Phoenix, you see Jen, since you're right up close to it, you see the Atlas getting ready to swing down on the guards or the people, like just ready to swing down and keep attacking. You notice, because you'd seen it before with the dragon, the purplish hue. All of a sudden, the purplish hue fades, and the Atlas mid-swing basically just goes,
Falls down.
and then just it doesn't fall down, but it basically just stops, like hunches over like a robot shutting down. Flynn, as you're heading over to help take care of the spider, you notice the spider was clamoring, ready to swing back on the guard that hit it. Kind of does the same thing where it just goes.
Oh, the Phoenix was the key.
And now. And you are now out of combat.
Jeffrey! Wow, DM.
That's awesome.
So
All right.
good.
Thank you.
That was a
Thank
fun
you.
one.
Thank you. I try. Does anybody want to try to do anything at this point? Because right now, at this point, you have the guards. So the guards that had run off, they're gone. But you have Sarge over there, kind of holding down the line, saying, "All right," running down the, running over to the people on his side of the street, going, "All right, everyone, all right? Anyone hurt? Medic!" And then there's, on your guys' side of the street, you have, people screaming, bloodied. You see a couple bodies laying on the ground, just covered in blood. People screaming and freaking out. Yes, Kira.
I think this would be a good time to stop, and we
Okay.
can do all the
I think that's
follow-up
why he was,
role play.
Sounds good.
Because it is getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
And so we can do the follow-up role play stuff next week.
Sure.
The biggest
Yep.
thing I want to say, so it's on the VOD, is I think I speak for most of us that our priority is going to be examining what the fuck this is and sort of looking towards Morag, because we know that she knows about this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. We know,
Sounds good.
at least, I mean, she's got her arm. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Like, so
Yep,
we're
yep.
kind of like,
Yep.
She's got her arm.
You're kind
got
of
her
like
arm.
one of these.
You're kind of like one of these things, right?
so yeah, our priorities will be
No.
like examining the corpses.
Or Clancy, because he
as
has
they
that
go.
magic
Yeah,
arcane
the
knowledge.
magic, yeah.
well,
like,
no,
so-
yeah, I was
Trying to
for a
gather
note for next time.
information.
I'm gonna try to do an Arcana check.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so that is gonna wrap it up, folks. Sorry this ran long, but I felt like it was important to kind of get to the end of this, as opposed to trying to do like one of those half and half things. So, thanks
do that in combat.
Thanks to everyone that hung out. Thanks to the lurkers. You are all loved and appreciated as always. And unfortunately, it is time for us to head back to the real world. So we have the VOD tomorrow at 11 a.m. or the replay at 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern tomorrow. So please go tell your friends about that. For the people on Wednesday, hi. Otherwise, we will be back next week.
Well, it's actually bye because
Hi and
Yeah.
bye. Hi and bye. And then otherwise, we'll be back next week at the same time to see if the party can pick up the pieces of this unexpected and horrific battle. So until next time, have a good night, everyone. Bye.